Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
go.
let's
Danish
start
Sait
it.
or Untriggered. Let's go, bro.
You're saying say anything. We don't have a plan. And I'll tell you, 2 days ago, I had a great experience on the plane that I took from Mumbai to Bangalore.
Okay.
Excellent experience. There was a gentleman who opened the emergency exit door.
You were on the
While
flight.
I was on the flight, yeah.
Like mid-air.
Huh? No. Of course, bro.
It happened
India, I
recently.
wouldn't come. I
It
wouldn't
happened
be here.
recently.
No,
It
no,
happened
no. It
recently.
happened. No.
That is different.
That
Yeah,
is
yeah.
another legend
Huh.
altogether. This guy is also quite a legend, honestly. Like we landed in Bengaluru and he opened the emergency exit door.
He was in a rush to go home.
He had his moment over there, and it's the first time. Usually when you see on Twitter where people are hitting each other on planes and like they're yelling and all that. You want to experience it yourself.
Yeah.
You remember, like for example, when you remember there was a time when like there were a lot of people peeing on each other on the plane.
Right. I know of one incident. I don't know if it was a lot.
And then there was news. After that, it just became like a
I
cycle.
am happy that wasn't on my news.
So when I saw that, I was like, why don't such things happen on the flight I'm taking? Something eventful, something memorable. You know, like, I don't know, like
Yeah.
passengers hitting each other.
Something
Somebody-
entertaining.
Something entertaining.
Yeah.
Otherwise, usually at least Vistara, you get like whatever you can download
Yeah.
and watch content.
Yeah.
But otherwise,
Yeah. You see that clip of the guy who went and hit the pilot the other day?
absolutely. Yeah.
The fuck is that about? Dude?
That was, bro. Pilot also came out to say whatever, like we'll take off.
अभी
or whatever.
नहीं जा सकता है फ्लाइट तो क्या करेगा भाई? If there is fog, if
Other than
the
they have
plane
to
can't-
evacuate.
चलना है तो चल नहीं तो बाहर निकाल हम लोगों को. I was like, okay, great. This is
How
nice.
long was it that they were on the flight
No,
before?
frustration builds
13
in.
hours, they said it
But
was
then
gonna
I
get
just
delayed
feel
for
like you can't
13.
remove your frustration
You
on
cannot,
a pilot
of
and
course.
Don't hit
on,
anyone.
those that staff there. Just don't hit anyone. That's all.
That lady started crying, bro. She was so sad.
But you know what? These guys, have you seen the staff? Yeah. Poor guys, they start eating, they're sitting on the floor and like almost like squatting and eating their food because what we don't realize is we take one flight and get off, but they have to
Yeah, they have to
continue.
continue.
They kind of pursue flying further from one destination to the other. So it's a tough life.
Bro, we were flying from where? We were flying from
Delhi
Bangalore to
Bangalore
Delhi.
to Delhi.
What happened?
And we got on the flight, and then there was going to be a delay of 25-30 minutes while we were on the flight. So the pilot comes out and he says, first he announces that there'll be, and then I think they realize it'll be 15 more minutes. So he comes out and he's like, we're going to take some more time. In the meanwhile, if there's any children on the flight and they want to see the inside of a cockpit, feel free to come and ask questions, whatever. Now on this flight, there were like 50 children for
I
some
turned
reason.
into a mosh pit basically. They're like,
it was
come
crazy.
on, come on.
No, very civilized kids. They all stood in line one by one. They
Cute.
went.
Surprising.
And they
The
went
line
in.
was just not ending, but there were at least 100 kids, bro, on that flight.
And Stuvi and I, we were like,
You also stood as well.
Even I was going to say that.
Of
I
course.
can also go over
You
there.
can also go, yeah.
bro, we hadn't slept properly. So we were in that like goofy ass mood. So I was like, this pilot is calling all the kids to the cockpit. And it's like, I'll be like,
Show you where the joystick is.
Do you want to know why it's called a cockpit?
This joke I shall not partake in.
No. There is
But
no.
having said that, I have a very similar story. So when my first ever flight was, international flight was from Bengaluru to London. First ever international flight. We were going on a school, this exchange program. So they were taking us to UK and USA. So they were
Fancy. Fancy school.
Yeah, my wife tells me I'm a little spoiled that way. So we were going for this exchange program and we got on the flight, Air India flight, and they were very sweet. They actually showed us the cockpit. And I can assure you, they only showed us the cockpit.
They didn't show you why it's called a cockpit.
No. No, they didn't. You want to throw in an ice cream truck joke by any chance?
This happened like the minute these children came out.
They were traumatized,
bro. One of this kid comes and sits.
Bro! Fuck is this podcast?
So the thing is, they had booked, like we were on someone else had booked the tickets for us. So they had booked us in a straight
Client.
line instead of booking us next to each other.
Client has booked tickets for you.
Yeah.
Pretty
so
much, yeah.
it was like me and behind me Amin was sitting. So next to me there's this mother and son. So the son comes back, he sits, he's like, Amma, you know why it's called a cockpit? And the mother just like smiles and she's like, I'll read it out for you. Gives her 2 minutes. He's like, cock is such a dirty word, no? And the mother is like, because this is like a very small child. He must be like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
He's like, Why are
At
you
5
smiling?
or 6, a cock is probably still
No,
in
he-
that hen family. You know
No,
what I mean?
he
Like a
asked the
rooster
mother.
hen
Yeah, I
family.
see that, I see
At
that.
5, he's not
But I'll
thinking of
tell
what
you
you're
what he
thinking
says.
of.
No, you know what he tells his mother? He's like, why are you smiling so much whenever I say cock, huh? It's called cockpit. You know why it's called
This is
cockpit?
made up. This is bullshit.
I swear
bro,
to
this
God.
kid kept saying
I
cockpit
swear
and
to God.
Surya and I are dying, bro. Like,
And I'm
under
texting
the
Amin
seat.
from there. I'm texting Amin what he's saying because he's right behind me. And there's this father and son, like the father and daughter were right ahead of us. I don't know why they had also booked it like this very stupidly, but we had booked it because we hadn't booked it. So you're all in one line. And every time this kid goes cockpit, I was losing it. And his mother's also smiling. And he's like, Amma, why are you smiling so much every time I say cock? Finally, she's like, shut up and sit quietly.
Fair enough.
And
Yeah,
then
I
I was just like, okay, fine. And I had to turn around every time he's saying cockpit because I know that we both are laughing. In front of the mother, I can't laugh.
So which one of you all is the 5-year-old here? The 5-year-old or you guys? Do we laugh at
Both of
cock
us
joke?
are.
Like, cockpit. Cock. Guys, cock.
Bro, the flight had gotten delayed for 4 hours before this 30-minute
Yeah.
delay.
Yeah.
So we were all like, at that point where you're not even angry anymore, you're
Yeah,
just
it's
like
just
going
funny.
with
It's just
whatever is
hilarious
happening.
what
Yeah,
was
after
happening.
one point, I think you just get
Give
it.
up,
But
yeah.
that's a lot of life, right? That's a
Yeah.
lot of life. You just kind of get on with it, man. I mean, what choice do you have?
Yeah.
The
what
best
can-
part is we forgot. You started your story with the guy who opened the
That's it.
emergency exit. That's it.
What is? What? There's
I
no
thought he
highlight
must,
to it.
I thought someone must have come and yelled at him
No,
or
so the
something.
whole flight at one point, you know when you can just have that, when they open. So we were all firstly
Yeah.
worried because we were already delayed. The worry was, oh no, now what if they ask us to stay back inside because of this guy? So when the door was opened, I could hear like a collective sort of like that. The
Yeah.
breath, right? Yeah, I could just hear. Nobody said it, but if it was a chorus, it would all sound like fucking hell. It would just sounded like like the entire flight went
Yeah.
that way. And then, I mean, whatever, they opened the door and I could just hear everybody going like, oh, for fuck's sake, let's just get out of here. So then all of us left. But, I mean, it's the first time anything interesting has happened on a plane with
On a
me.
plane.
Usually people just fly.
No.
They make it to their destination.
Yeah, that's it, right?
I don't know. I'm somehow cursed every time.
Why?
I travel. I don't know. This one time I took a flight from Bombay to Goa, and at that time I used to live in Pune. So we drove down to Bombay, took the flight.
I'm not very good with highways and roads, but
Pune
isn't...
to Bombay is like around 3 hours.
Yeah,
three
and
and a
then
half hours.
from Bombay to Goa is...
Flight. That was like an hour.
Now it's an hour.
Yeah. It's just an hour.
So how many years ago was this?
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
I'm sure the road was there even then.
Yeah, but
Why did you take a flight?
uh,
So you guys
Bro,
aren't
it's-
struggling YouTubers.
Bro, but the
By any
flight.
stretch of imagination.
Maybe him.
Bro, like,
privileged?
apart
This
from.
guy is very privileged. One second, wait.
not,
This guy privileged?
No, nothing like that.
Come
I
on,
was
you-
working that time, so I had some money. Some
It
disposable
saved
income.
up some money for
Nahi,
a
bro.
flight.
Yeah,
you know,
saved
like-
up for a
The-
flight.
The flight is like 1,500 rupees.
Yeah, actually the flight
When
is
it's
cheaper
not
than taking
December
a
and
bus.
Saved
Jan.
up
So
for
like
6 months straight.
a bus you're paying
6 months straight, huh? Piggy bank.
bus you're paying 1,100, bro. So
It made more sense to come here and take it. And we left from Mumbai. The flight was firstly delayed. We were halfway through. Like, we've been in the flight for 45 minutes. They announced saying, due to some technical difficulties, we're going back to Mumbai. We're literally above Goa. They took us back to Bombay, landed it over there, made everyone get out of the plane. They wasted 7 hours of us after that for no reason. And that's when I was expecting people to start throwing punches at someone, but then everyone was just yelling and they removed their phones and they're like, we are going to tweet about
everybody.
it.
Nowadays when people
And
are
I was
angry,
like,
they
okay,
remove their
fine.
phones.
Yeah.
That's how they remove their anger. Literally just flip their phone out and start recording.
I like how they think that this will make a difference. Like,
It did at one
Sometimes
point.
it does, yeah.
No, it does, right? Sometimes it is very powerful and sometimes it's just
Yeah.
unnecessary. Like,
when Kunal.
Kunal Kamra's.
yeah, but see,
Arnav
but
incident.
that also,
Yeah.
I think that also wasn't. I think he was doing something. Then there were many opinions about it.
No.
So
No, he's a friend. I just
Yeah.
wanted to like.
say his name.
No,
Well
I
done.
wanted to taunt him a little.
Taunt.
He'll call me now after this.
Does he
Like,
listen to your podcast?
He's been on
He's
it.
been
He
on
was
it.
like our first person who actually was like, oh shit, like I'll come and do this. Very
Yeah.
nice of him actually at the time. Like he really
But
should.
Kunal is that way. I've also I think so my first film that I did was called Humble Politician Nagraj, and there's one scene where there's Nagraj is this politician, and there's a blind person standing, and it was a satire, right? It's about
Yeah.
how politicians sometimes go out of their way to help someone when the person doesn't need help.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
So he sees a blind person standing by a bus stop. So he takes that guy and tells him, see, I've been told that when you see a blind person, you should always help him cross the road. So he takes him, crosses the road with him, and that guy is like, oh, okay, bus ee kade barata, meaning
Let's come in.
The bus
the
is
bus
coming
coming on
there.
this side, is it? So Nagaraj is embarrassed now. He leaves the blind guy and walks away. Okay. This is actually, I think this was actually Kunal had done this joke, and I actually texted him and I said, bro, can I please
Use this.
And he said, yeah, no problem at all. Please use it. So he's quite giving in that sense to the community, to the comedy community is quite giving in that sense.
Have you done stand-up?
I haven't, man. I never. Because I always liked improv as a art form a lot more, because
Yeah.
I didn't want to prepare and write and then go do the same thing. Because if you look at, also I think stand-up is incredibly hard. Like people don't
Yes.
realize it, but it is so hard. Like when you do improv, it's basically... Now there are people who will turn around and say improv is a lot harder than stand-up because you don't even know what you're going to do.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like on the spot. You gotta
It's on
come
the
up with
spot.
something.
But in my head, I think improv at least gives you a chance to pivot in case your set is not going well.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you go up and do one joke about something or one scene about something and you get a pulse. If it doesn't work there, then you can immediately pivot and do something different.
Right.
So personally for me, I enjoyed doing improv a lot. So I went to... There was a time when all of us were heading to New York at one point. I think Kenny went, Kanan went. Who the others? A lot of them, at one point went. All of us went. Abhish went. All of us went to Upright Citizens Brigade. This school that's based out of New York and LA.
It's an improv school.
It's an improv school. So went there, did a course there. So they have like 4 levels or 5 levels they have of, this. So improv again has that. And the Americans kind of, they like structure to everything, right? Like they'll make comedy also so structural that by the end of it, you're just like, there is a method
Yeah.
to the madness, right?
Yeah.
But you don't enjoy it after a point. So they have this whole Harold structure which they took us through. So I did about 3 levels of that, and then I was like, okay, enough. I mean, like I want to go back and do improv games. That's a lot more fun than trying to
Yeah.
just like, of course the learning the basics help, but then you sometimes don't want to make it only about the basics and nothing else.
So did you do improv shows in Bombay or Bangalore?
We did, yeah. At one point, we did a lot of shows here, but back at home, of course. Like we just did one in December now. Sold 1,000 tickets. It was great fun.
Insane.
Yeah, very good crew. So the crew has one is this guy called Saad. Saad directed my first film, and he's been a friend for a very long time. Then there's Darais Sunawala. I mean, you guys are much younger now, but. To give you guys context, I once went for a college event in Mount Carmel. So this is you've heard of Mount Carmel
Bangalore.
College
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Bangalore?
Yeah.
So all girls college. I went there about 12 years ago, I think. 12 years was it? Yeah, 12 years ago. And a lot of the, college girls who were there were like, oh, we've been hearing you from the time we were in school. And, it's kind of, it also makes you feel old, even though you're only 24 or,
Yeah.
25, you still feel old when someone tells you we heard you when you were in school. So I went back and I told Darius, man, I feel a little old. This is what they said. And Darius was like, shut the fuck up, bastard. When I go, the college teachers come and tell me we've been hearing you since you were in school. So that's how old he is, but great talent. So it's 3 of us. And then we've had guest performers coming in.
Yeah.
Sumuki has come, Cyrus Sahukar, Varun Thakur. A lot of these
Nice.
talented guys come, and then great fun.
When was the first time you like picked up the phone to shoot something? You were like, you know what, I'm gonna.
Bro, I
record
did
one."
that for the first 10 years. No, with the first 10 years I used to be with Fever 104 FM. I did radio. So at that point, I didn't pick up a phone this way, but I
Yeah.
picked up a phone this way. But you had to
Yeah.
pick it up some way.
The
Yeah.
prank calls.
Prank
and-
calls,
yeah.
right? So I had to do that. And then what happened was eventually when lockdown happened in 2020, I was bored as fuck sitting at home.
Yeah.
I was very bored. All of us were bored
I
actually.
remember I used to consume a lot of your content back then.
Yeah, in the lockdown.
Like in the
huh?
lockdown, you really
Yeah.
were everywhere.
Because I think at that point, I mean, like, I don't know, I don't know about you guys inherently, but I'm saying like for me, I'm a doer. I like doing
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I can't sit idle.
Yeah.
Correct.
Like they say, idle man's devil's
Devil's
workshop.
workshop.
And it's true to a great
Yeah,
extent,
it
right?
is.
It just becomes crazy that way. So I didn't want to just sit around at home. So I started making videos and this and that. It was fun. So a lot of the videos where somebody else had to shoot, my wife would be shooting all of them. She would put up with the madness as well.
So I mean, with a straight face, like just because.
Yeah, but then she sees 3 or 4 takes. No, the first time you usually
the
laugh,
first
the
time she
second
laughs,
time,
then
third time,
after,
fourth time, or I get the fuck out, finish it now. I need to go and watch
Doesn't
TV
even
or
like
whatever.
his reel when he puts it up. She's like, it's not funny.
Yeah. There are times when I have to go and tell her, like, can you please like it or whatever, you know.
It's been up for a few minutes now.
It's sad.
I need engagement.
I need engagement, yeah.
That's the start, na? The start where you're just like, I don't know, were you like popular on social media when you started posting these
So
videos?
I don't know, bro. See, I used to do the prank calls were always popular. Then I did RCB Insider.
Yeah.
Right? So Mr. Nags was,
He's
now
been
it's my
around.
10th year. Mr. Nags has
Yeah.
been around for 10 years. That means people kind of knew. I just think that they'd, again, right, it's about what you put out there is what they see.
Yeah.
So to a lot of people back at home, they knew that I exist.
Yeah.
But to the people outside, it was like, congratulations, just a few videos and you're famous. And I'm
Yeah.
like, no, that's not true. I've been
They
around
don't
for
know
a
the
while.
struggle, yeah.
I've been around for a while. But I think it's also what you do. And then at that point, 2020 was, for me, very, it was very different for me because at that point, everybody was sitting at home doing nothing. So they could consume
Yeah.
absolutely any content that came out. And I think I was one of the first people to jump onto that bandwagon and actually
It was making
like
very
churn it out
relatable.
every
Oh.
day.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that you got there early. For us, we are also lockdown babies, but like second wave. Our first wave, we were just like,
Just
We
sitting
were
at home.
lost.
We
We
were-
were-
like-
we went crazy, I think, dude, at one point.
yeah,
We were-
like I think I watched so many podcasts in that first wave. That's when
Yeah.
I was like, okay, you have 15 hours a day to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like I can watch a 3-hour long Joe Rogan episode. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like 3
Yeah.
hours didn't seem long at that time.
At that time it
Yeah.
didn't, yeah. But do you guys watch a lot of Joe Rogan?
Yeah, I mean, we used to watch
Back
the
then.
clips from way back, but then in the
Started-
lockdown, I started watching like full episodes.
I like all his episodes with these wrestlers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
fight.
yeah. Oh, you're a WWE fan?
I used to be one, yeah. I used to
Okay.
be one, and now
Bro, this is like my.
I like
this
the
is going very well.
nostalgia peeps. I like the
Yeah.
nostalgia
Yeah.
peeps. If you throw like on Jinder Mahal right now, he was
Yeah.
trending on Twitter this morning.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I
He's
was like,
been-
what happened to him? Is he fine? Is he okay? Did he hit someone on a plane? Or I didn't know. Right? So I actually
He's
went.
capable.
Huh? I mean, yeah, but these guys are real softies, man.
Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
hear
Yeah.
them, you know who are the psyched out ones, like the wildly psyched out ones. It's the football players. Did you guys watch this new documentary right now on Netflix called
American football or.
Captains of the World?
Yeah, I started
Yeah.
watching
Oh,
it. Yeah.
Bro, did you start watching it?
I started watching it.
So every team, right? Be it Saudi Arabia, be it Argentina, be it England. Dude, I don't even know how they work themselves into that zone. They are
Yeah.
wild. And I'm like, footballers. Like, I know they play with a lot of passion.
Yeah.
But you don't know where that comes from.
Yeah, their
right?
origins are wild. Most of the captains or
Mad.
most of the players, yeah.
Mad. So, I was telling you guys about watching WWE. Yeah, they're all softies. Otherwise, they're all softies. So I remember many years ago in there's this ground in Bengaluru called Rex Ground. So at the Rex Ground, all these guys had come. You know, Warlord, Goldust.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Remember these guys?
Oh, they had done an event
They had done-
way,
yeah,
way
Way back, bro.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go in, and nobody in my family was interested.
Yeah.
Like, my mom also was like, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
So one person was going in. She said, just take him and go inside, show him and bring him back. Well, I think Mama had to go somewhere else. It sounds very irresponsible on her part
Yeah.
now. Now when I say it, but whatever.
It was a different
those,
time,
You made
bro.
it here. It's
those are
fine.
different times.
My
right?
parents used to leave me in the car. We go shopping.
Windows shut.
Windows are shut.
So I went inside there, and then we bought that ticket that was supposed to be right on top somewhere. But I was a small fellow. Somehow barricades, this, that. I jumped, and bro, I was right in the front. Crazy it was. Crazy it was. But that's the first time I realized, arey, these guys are actually not hitting each other.
Yeah, that's just the sound effect.
Yeah, then I was like, shit, man, this is
But that is also an art. Like to time
is an
it
art.
all. It's-
Absolutely an
it's
art.
Bro, this guy.
Yeah, I've become a fan now.
Bro, so we started watching again this year. We were like,
Oh, you started restarted?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
watched WrestleMania and all that?
yeah.
Yeah.
You watched.
Since WrestleMania, I think slightly before that, we've been watching.
Who's the champion right now?
There's Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Roman Reigns. Yeah,
Roman Reigns has been the champion for 3 years.
He's been around. Yeah.
So we started watching in the house, and this guy, every time he'd come and we're like, this again.
See, I'll explain my
putting on a show right
point. No, when I was a child.
I have a really funny anecdote. I was so influenced by WWE that I was the period when you're dating and all that stuff, right? That phase. I'm sorry, yeah. No, but there is something like that, right? And some girl had once told me, TLC.
Yeah.
I thought she wanted a table and a chair, bro. I was like, holy shit. I was like, why is she there? I was like, are you also a WWE fan? And then she had to tell me it's whatever. What is it?
Travel living something.
Travel living. No, fucker, it's not that.
Yeah. Travel and living.
ये क्या लोग हैं ये लोग कैसे है बॉस तुम लोग नहीं it's tender loving care.
Oh.
Not travel living channel.
The red one.
That's also a channel only. That's also TLC only. Sorry, tell.
No, basically in my childhood I wasn't allowed to watch WWE.
So you watched Bold and the Beautiful.
Yeah, I watched Bold and the Beautiful.
Was Crystal Maze. Crystal, Bold and the Beautiful. What else? What did you watch? SWAT Cats.
Yeah.
SWAT Cat is not you guys. SWAT Cat is my generation.
It was just before.
No, I watched SWAT Cats.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Yeah.
But anyway, so basically I didn't watch much of it. So when these guys used to watch it, I'd be like, okay, why are you all so obsessed with it? And then now even it's grown on to me. Because the other day, it was his proudest moment when I spoke about LA Knight. And he's like,
a new guy.
Yeah, some new
like,
guy.
Fuck.
I've read about him.
Yeah.
I've read about it. I try and catch up every now and then.
You should get
Bro,
back.
so
This is a good time to get
Hey,
back
Baba,
in.
but the problem is these guys, see, you really want to watch people fight and like really go all out, then you might as well watch that UFC. Yeah.
No, this is
these
theatre.
guys, this is theatre. This is theatre. But the stories are the same. You get into the ring. Fuck. That guy from that side is screaming.
Okay, so what happened was, I feel there's two things that happened. Once we used to watch it, then we realized it's fake. Then we kind of got dhoka de diya, bro. Like I used to love these guys.
Yeah.
And then also Vince McMahon was kind of getting old, so towards the end the stories were just repeating. And repeating. Now Triple H has come.
He's the CEO.
head of creative.
Yeah.
Oh wow, really?
So he is only deciding what happens.
And Triple H is like from that Attitude era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
like
he's
from the
got
time when
it-
The Rock and all of them, he's from the Attitude era, right? Yeah.
So he's got it on point, bro. Like the Rock comes every once in a while. And
Cena was back for a bit.
Cena to Baba, you stand, open your curtain, he'll be outside right now. Cena is everywhere right now. Cena is actually everywhere. He says you can't see me, but itna dikhta hai wo. Sometimes I'm
He's
like,
always
bro,
there.
He had come to Hyderabad right now.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What?
Did you go for that?
Was it? He was in Hyderabad.
Yeah, they did a WWE event in
I
Hyderabad.
can't
Cena was
imagine that,
wrestling,
really?
bro. Yeah.
They did a WWE event in Hyderabad. When?
This is 2023.
October, I think.
2023.
Yeah.
Even had gone over there.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
It was
Hyderabad
sold
people
out.
watching
September,
wrestling.
October
क्या रे एक
sometime.
दूसरे को ऐसा मार रहे लोग.
Bro, it was sold
Cena
out.
दिखते नहीं बोलते क्या ऐसा दिख रही ना सामने.
Bro, sold out in one day. That
I'm
whole
not
thing.
surprised.
Bro,
I'm not surprised.
Crazy. So there is that hype in India. bro.
But also because people know, right? They've also been trying to push it down, like India's collective, like that they want to make it so mainstream in India.
Yeah.
But like the Great Khali was probably that one person who kind of broke that barrier and
Yeah.
became an international phenomenon.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's so hard to do that.
Yeah, it was him. Then Jinder also, he became
Jinder Mahal
champion.
was
They
good.
pushed him.
Who's the guy right now?
That's
Jinder,
Jinder Mahal.
Jinder.
Jinder Mahal is
He's
He's the
coming
one
back
who's
right
talking
now.
shit to
Bro,
Rock
so
Howard.
Yeah.
so the story with that is apparently they have this competition called AEW, which is
AEW, yeah, that's the other one.
It's the other one, and
Yeah.
someone from there said something about Jinder Mahal, like.
Oh.
And now WWE, I think they're doing this as a joke where they're just pushing him. So every week this Jinder is coming and he had a thing with The Rock. Like he had no business being in the ring with The Rock.
Yeah.
But they're just like, you know what, you made fun of him, now look at him. Like we'll make him big again. Like they have that competition.
I think that's because they're trying to pander to the Indian
audience.
crowd, right?
Yeah.
They need us because I think we're also such a big
biggest
population.
market, yeah.
I'm surprised that way WWE didn't find anyone from China.
They have Japan.
One second, this guy is on the
they have
podcast, or
Japan,
what does he do on the podcast? He just
He
sits
looks-
down, he's looking at me.
I just look at him and smile.
Just staring, bro. He's like a deer caught between headlights. Why aren't you saying anything?
I mean, you're talking, so.
No,
like,
that's
I
fine.
don't
Tell
wanna
us.
interrupt you.
Tell me, what is my question? China wrestler. Answer.
there aren't any from
It's
China.
like you're
dude.
taking his Viva. This one used to
China से
happen in
तो
group Viva.
Yeah.
नहीं है. There's Japan. There's other markets.
No, even that was Rikishi.
Rikishi was
No, now
Japanese.
there's a lot of
Not
Japanese
Rikishi,
people.
Yokozuna. Yokozuna is
Yokozuna,
quite
sir.
evidently Japanese.
Yeah.
Now there's Shinsuke Nakamura. There's like
Nakamura, I know,
there's
yeah.
a lot of divas from
Oh, quite a bit.
yeah,
dude.
Japan.
Yeah.
Japan has a wrestling culture,
They
bro.
do.
Like a lot of people go there to
Started
train.
there.
Yeah, they
Yes,
go to train.
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware.
So all of that is, it's very good, bro. Like the way the whole thing is put together, like the drama, and them just getting people. You see the graph of them. Like this Cody Rhodes, bro. He was Randy Orton ka some like chamcha.
Yeah.
And then they they made him purple for a while, and they did everything and it wasn't working. He left, he traveled around the world, trained, then he became big in AEW. Now he's come to WWE and he's one of the top guys. And the story that they've showed is that only, that he was a failure and now he's made it.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
That's sweet.
And his dad is like
That's
a legend.
like a sequel of 12th Fail.
Have you watched it?
What a film, man.
We
Yeah,
haven't
We've
watched
been
haven't
trying
yet
to
had
watch
the
it. We
time.
What a
haven't, like,
film, yeah, that is. Oh God, I messaged Vikrant and I said,
Yeah.
Vikrant, what is this, bro? This is just too good, yeah. Unbelievable film.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we should watch it. Like
Yeah,
it's-
everyone's talking
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
very good. It's very
But
good.
do you watch movies like regularly?
Yeah, it depends, bro. I like watching. But I usually my head is stuck in those documentaries and all that stuff. No? I enjoy that stuff also.
Yeah, the real life things mainly.
Yeah, I like movies, but it's like it's so spoken about, and some films, just become that.
Yeah.
They become a part of pop culture.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Then you start watching them.
You watch
Tell.
YouTube documentaries or
YouTube also I like that this thing and all I watch. Yeah, what is that? CBS. CBS does a bunch of documentaries.
okay.
On?
A lot of things. How whatever, like it'll talk about the economy of Afghanistan.
Economy of Afghanistan.
Whatever, bro. Whatever comes, just watch it. Something, some idea, just to know what's happening. Like the other day, I was, what was I watching? I was watching something about some part of the world, man. I was watching something about the drug menace in Afghanistan the other day. See, it's not like it I don't know if there's ever what is the impact in my life, but it's
It's good to
informative,
know.
right? Just to
Yeah.
know something. I mean, like, otherwise we're all so caught up in our own little
Yeah.
bubbles of what we do. When you see all that, and then when you then you realize, okay, fine.
It's
That's
like
what God has
traveling
been
without
kind to us.
traveling.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
is come, it's
Yeah.
good. Whatever people around us are fine. I think it's all of that stuff.
You learn also, bro, a lot. Like I'm the same. Like I'm watching YouTube documentaries. It's good 20 minutes you find out
Nice.
about something.
Yeah.
And then I see stuff like documentaries also, not everything is intense. Like 10 celebrities who turn their life around.
I like that.
Stuff like that.
I
and
like that.
It's bro,
Watch
you get
Mojo.
to know
I like
and
that
you
Mojo story
Yeah,
does
yeah,
things like
yeah.
that.
Watch
Mojo
Mojo.
story does things
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that. Yeah, I watch it. Like for me, like when I go into the shower, so I two things I recommend to you all. I highly recommend to people on this
Okay, this is
listening to this
interesting.
podcast as well.
In the shower.
In the shower.
Okay.
Two things. One is, have you guys tried having a shower with a loofah?
Yeah.
With a what?
I'm a loofah boy.
Acha,
It's-
what
it
is that
was-
quality, bro?
Yeah, man, I
yo.
lost it.
Oh, yo.
I came out so soft. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, but have you see the froth that comes out in that?
Yeah,
The
that's-
froth in a loofah.
I've never
You
used
feel
a
like you're
loofah.
actually taking a bath.
yeah, that's
Bro.
when you feel royal.
Royal.
You feel
So,
nice.
do me a favor. I don't know, is Muji in India?
Muji.
Muji, it's there. Bro, the best loofahs.
Shout out Muji.
Like, they're not paying any of us money
Yeah,
over here,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm just saying, fuck those loofahs, bro. What is that, bro? Like, put little bit of soap, froth, like fucking snake bit, no, full froth of that, okay? Like, proper froth. Like, I
No,
like
but
that
that
kind
is-
of froth
yeah,
coming
yeah,
out. So, I don't travel. So, that's one.
Okay.
Second thing is, you need to keep, like, one little place where you can keep a mobile phone to watch content. Then put that soap and enjoy inside. I watch one documentary like that only I'll watch. Yeah. Third thing also I can recommend in case any of you are interested.
I am very much intrigued with this.
So you get
first
pressure pumps. Do you all know you'll get small pressure pumps?
No.
So you get small pressure pumps. If you fit one in, they'll connect it to your geyser. The hot water that comes out, that water pressure.
Oh.
You can
like,
control the pressure.
No, like see, regular, like if you open a tap, little this, that is there. But you know what happens is, because you live in buildings like these, tanks are on top.
Yeah.
By the time the water
The
comes
pressure
down, the
is
pressure
low.
keeps dropping. When you put this pressure pump, but life changes.
It's like in the hotels. Like when you go to
Bro, mine's better than the hotel also.
Oh, bro.
Insane.
So there's a part of like being at home for me, like experientially being at home means like when I go back home, it means also having a shower. Very enjoyable.
Man, we gotta get one of those pumps in here, bro. Like
Yeah, you need to get a pressure pump here.
pressure pump.
Pressure pump.
Bro, there's a steam room in this society downstairs. So that day Yugo and I went, and it's like it changes you.
Yeah.
You come back a changed.
Yeah,
man.
bro. You like, all of your pores
Yeah.
open up, feeling nice,
Everything.
having
It's-
red cheeks.
yeah.
This guy must be on full red
Tomato
team.
is
You can't see
Tomato
only,
is
bro. It's like it gets like proper white. You can't see shit.
Yeah, but that's why planes are
Yeah.
not taking off.
That's why people are getting beaten up.
There's a lot of stuff happening, bro.
No, but it's difficult also. Huh? After the first 10 minutes, it gets a little difficult. But like you want to sit there and like go through that. Even ice bath and all, bro.
Have you
people
tried
haven't-
eucalyptus oil in the steam room?
No.
Crazy.
That is like one level above.
Bro, whatever little sinus, whatever you have, clean, bro. Nice. You can come out and just breathe whatever is there. Clean it is. I like all these things. I enjoy all this.
Have you-
Small things. Steam room is of course
Yeah.
not small.
Yeah.
You still have to have some club
Yeah.
membership,
Yeah.
that, which I don't have. But whenever I find one, I'll enjoy.
Have you done an ice bath before?
I have, bro. Great fun.
It's good.
Nice. Very nice.
We've gotten a
Very
tub
nice.
like to do it, but we never got around to.
Dude,
doing-
talking about baths, I have many bath stories.
Let's go for it.
I'm a serial.
Why are we waiting?
I really see. I'll tell you. I went. This before, bro. Way before Azerbaijan and Baku was a thing. Like now, you hear people be like, "Bro, I'm going to Baku and all this." And I get the fuck out. I've been there already, like some 8 years ago. So when I went to Baku, I went there for some show, some corporate event, and I stayed back for 2 days because you've gone that far.
Now
you've
might as well,
Might
yeah.
as well see, what is there in that place. So they have one beautiful. They have one Shervanshah's palace, and they have one more place where some sculptures are there. No? Nice people, good food, whatever. So in Azerbaijan, I looked up things to do, and one of the activities that showed up was a hammam.
Hmm.
Hammam is Persian. See,
Yeah,
he
it's
knows
a
this.
Persian word
What
for
is a
bath.
hammam?
For
Yeah,
bath.
Persian word
Okay.
for bath. So you go there, it's a public bath. Public bath, as in it's not like
It's not like the Nala wala one.
they have water everywhere,
yeah.
bro, and they'll put you in a hot room first, like where you will like be burning. Immediately after that, they'll chuck you in really cold water.
Damn.
Then again, they'll move you back into the hot room. Then again, they'll chuck you into this cold pool they'll throw you into. And then they'll put you into this place where you can just keep taking a bath, bro. Then one guy will come with leaves. He'll come with leaves and be like, "Can I, like, do you want?" Like, he'll hit you with it. Then he'll just start hitting you with the leaves.
Okay.
Nice. You can just stay there. I came out, bro. I came out so clean. Like, I came out like it felt, I don't know. I
How
don't
many
have,
hours was this or like?
you can stay there however long you
However
want.
long
I
you
stayed.
want.
Yeah, I stayed. Then people do that. Come out, eat French fries, drink beer, go back inside again. It's a full day activity, macha. There, people go in and actually do this the whole fucking day.
No, it sounds like fun, bro.
So
There's-
great fun, bro. I came out. I felt like I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it did tug on a little bit of an emotional memory of mine, but
Oh.
I felt like I'd come out of my mum's womb. Clean. I was like, oh my god.
You didn't come out clean from there.
No, whatever. After that, whatever happens.
After the
When you
first,
come out,
yeah,
then
yeah.
whatever, right? That's what I mean. That's what I meant.
Fresh.
So like, when you're born,
That
you
first
felt
bath.
fresh, yeah,
First
yeah,
bath.
yeah.
First bath, it felt like that. But I'll tell you, there has been no greater bathing experience than that I've had in my life.
Hard to beat that. I mean, they are even the.
Bro, there are levels. There are games. There
That's
are
the
games.
that's the
No,
god
there's
level of
different.
bathing.
There's
That
like
is the god level of
Turkish
bathing.
bath. There's Russian
Yeah.
bath. You've seen John Wick in
Yeah,
that there in
John
that
Wick.
bath. What a
Yeah.
scene!
Bath and all is.
Have you had like a mud bath and stuff?
Mud bath, no, bro. Mud bath,
No.
no. But I've had like that scrub and all. I've had. One more is there. One more, like I don't know.
Like a
where-
loofah, no? You're talking about?
No, loofah is,
That
bro.
one scrub
Loofah. See,
thing.
loofah is,
Soft.
as far as I know,
No, there's one
most
hard scrub.
affordable,
Yeah.
great bath is loofah.
Correct.
Right?
But there's this one stone type thing that comes.
Mm.
I've used that, bro.
I've never forgotten that bath.
It's too good.
Too good.
It's too good. Stones.
That was-
yeah.
yeah.
One was there, like that you can do that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
It's like a scrub.
Like a scrub, yeah.
Like it hurts, but it feels too good after.
At the end of it, you have
At
to
the
wait.
end of it, yeah,
You
yeah,
have to
yeah.
wait for it. You have to wait for it and then come out and feel good. It's like the vaccine. You take it and then when you're alive, you're like, wow, thank God I took it. Right? So it's a quite an experience. Like I've done these baths where they wrap you in like some pandan leaves and like whatever leaves, and then they just leave you there. Then you're just lying down like that. You can't do anything. You're just eyes like that. Your hands are like that. Then they'll come and they'll remove it.
You should do a bath review show. I think that is. I don't think anyone.
You've had so many baths. Like
bro, if
different
this,
kinds
No,
of
bro,
baths.
because what is there in life to do? Yeah, just have bath.
bro, if this was on
See,
TLC,
have you ever heard of a guy who's having a bath and has disturbed order of society?
No.
I have my best thoughts in the shower.
Yeah, it's a great place. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great place because when you see, I inherently believe that either you see gamers also they don't harm anyone in society. They're not causing chaos anywhere. They're just playing by themselves. Other thing is bath. Also, these two are my defenses at home.
Yeah.
Like I tell my wife this. I say, see, I'm playing a game. I'm not harming anybody.
Right.
Or I'm having a bath. I'm not harming anybody. I spend time in these two places. So I recommend, but you all should try. Please buy them loofah and give it to them. And
We'll get loofahs for everyone in the house.
Loofahs and gaming. Let's go. These two things.
loofah and FIFA.
Oh, fuck. That's like talking dirty to me, bro.
What is your schedule like usually, like, because you're doing so many things running around?
I think, bro, wake up in the morning, then
Take a bath.
Take a bath. Figure it out after that. This depends. Like you guys know this life. Either you are swamped with work or you're
yeah,
not
phases.
doing fuck all. You're doing nothing.
Like IPL phase is hectic for you probably, or
Yeah,
it's-
IPL is hectic. Like last year was a little crazy. This year started out crazy. Like I was somewhere in between all of this. I went to Doha for 1 day.
For 1 day.
1 day.
Oh, you did the AFC.
AIFF, no, with the Indian football team. Very sweet guys. Really nice guys. What a bunch of nice people. Like the players, the media team, all of them very nice people. Even them, bro. So, sorry, we were talking about people psyching themselves out, footballers and all that stuff. Bro, apparently these guys go into like meditation and
Yeah.
quiet and like you can't say a word, you can't move, and then you go play. So they're all like these footballers and all that. Unfortunately, we don't sit them down to hear these stories, but I think they're all quite.
Yeah, I mean, like some players read a book. Like they all have different ways to getting themselves into the game.
That's also like the Indian football as a whole right now is like they're on this collective mission. Everyone, they're like you have to give a fuck about us. Like so far you haven't, but like we have to show.
So look at that, no, bro. They also have, no. For example, you look at great like Sunil Chetri.
Yeah.
Inspiring not just for football, but I'm saying for a nation, bro.
Yeah.
It's very inspiring to look at him and know that wow, you can take a different path and still be
At that level.
at that level. So it's quite a huge deal. So yeah, I was in Doha. So it depends. Like you travel, come back, go home. It's the same stuff. And when I'm at home, I'm at home. Then I'm at home. Then I don't go out. Like you guys go out and all that, like party and all that.
Not
We have
really.
phases, bro. Like
My phase is done, bro.
it comes and goes. Like because we moved here and for like 4-5 months we're not doing anything. At the start we came, we
You're
were like, oh,
young, you should
Bombay.
do it also. Yeah.
Yeah, but then when we all lived together, like there was fun happening all the time.
All the time.
So
Yeah.
we don't need to seek it. Then after a point, we're like, we should go meet some other people.
Ah.
Yeah.
Also, we get to do this. So right now we're talking for 2 hours, we're hanging out. Like that's still, it's work, but we're still hanging out, right?
Yeah, we're still talking to each other.
Yeah.
No, because for me, what happened was, the thing is at home, I like hanging around. I love hanging at home, bro. I have my favorite place is my balcony.
Yeah.
Love it, bro. That's all. I just need that. Also, you're so tired of going out and meeting people,
Sometimes
saying
that
hi.
social
this,
battery
that.
also is just drained.
It's drained.
Yeah.
You
Like,
just want to sit down by yourself.
like I'm all the time. I'm mostly my social battery is drained only. I don't
Yeah.
have energy. Yeah, I don't have energy. Like for some time, I was personally also feeling a little low energy. Then I did vitamin D test. Superb.
That matters a lot.
Damn good. Take that, have bath. Very good. You guys take vitamin D and all that?
Yeah.
I mean, no.
You should.
I take once a
Very
week,
good, bro. Sadness and all goes away. Please tell them,
How
tell your
much-
fans not to just pop vitamin D. Tell them
Yeah,
to
please.
say that.
Yeah, first you have to make sure that your
Need it.
levels
Do you
are
need it? Then
Can
go
one
for
of
it.
us fucking say it straight?
No, no.
okay. I'll
Go get a vitamin D test done. If you need it, take the prescribed amount, dosage.
Thank you.
Prescribed
Hope you
dosages,
heard that.
one pill a week, basically.
No,
So
hey, you
Nahin,
stop
nahin.
it! Stop it! You don't want somebody
Okay,
popping
we don't
vitamin D.
No.
The fucking excess vitamin D. Also, if you're waking up and taking sunlight and all that stuff,
Then
bro,
it's- yeah, you don't need
I think we need
vitamin
to stop explaining this to people.
Yeah.
Bro, basically go take a blood test and then figure it out with the doctor.
Yeah.
Don't listen to
Take
us.
it to the doctor.
I have personally enjoyed my vitamin D. I would like the three of you to do blood tests. Enjoy.
I did.
Done.
I've
I
been
think you should do
taking
that.
this shiitake mushrooms
Nice.
supplements. It's good for immunity, apparently.
It's good, huh? I
I've
don't know.
heard. I don't know.
Well, where did you hear it, bud?
My dad told me. No, my dad is a pharmacist, so I think he has some idea. But like, I'll still vitamin D.
He better have not some idea.
Some
bro. He
idea.
better have an idea.
I
He
know
better
what I'm
have
saying.
the idea.
The idea,
No,
bro.
and then I was like, why can't I just eat the mushrooms? And then he was like, how much mushroom you'll eat?
Yeah.
Like he's like, if you can take it in a pill and
Yeah.
it's like enough,
Yeah.
why would you?
But you know, this thing psychs me out, yeah. These different diets and
Yeah.
What
But
is
every
right?
body
What
type
is wrong?
different.
who knows what is
Yeah.
right, who knows what is wrong, yeah. I don't know. Like you eat this, it's a problem. You eat that, it's a problem.
I think you try. You try.
Try till you
see-
find
then
what
what
works
if
for you.
For
Something
you,
goes wrong.
yeah. That nobody
What
tells you
works?
that. Nah, that's the problem.
They all want to sell you something.
Yeah, like there are these guys who randomly walk up and be like, yeah, I'm just intermittent fasting, yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
tired, bro. Eat something. Like, drink
just
water
starving.
or whatever. Yeah. yeah.
No, I've done some experimentation. Like I went vegan for a bit, and
Lost friends or?
No, this was during
We
the
stuck through that.
lockdown. This
No,
was during
just
the
before the lockdown.
some around that time. So I was experimenting. You feel very light,
You do, huh?
like in a good way, but then also your energy level. For me, my energy levels dropped. Like at the start, it's good. Like you can eat lunch and still go do something.
Ah.
Here, I'll eat lunch. I have to nap. I have to like if I have had rice and
You sleep now or no?
I sleep at night,
the
but like
afternoon.
after
Afternoon naps?
afternoon, like
Any
I'll have to
freeze?
do.
We wake up late, no? So doesn't
What
make
did you
sense in
wake up
the
at?
afternoon.
Oh, you'll wake up only in the afternoon.
Around 11.
Don't tell me you're one of those guys who's going to one day write a book saying that, you know, I sleep at like 4 in the... Sleeping is for losers. Don't tell me you're one of those people.
No.
I figured out though you don't need that much sleep in this age. I think you can do 6 hours and still be fresh if you're like if you have a proper routine.
1 second.
going on.
Also, same guy who's going to run to take a vitamin D tablet. This also check with your doctor. Don't just start sleeping for 6 hours and walk around like a panda with like dark circles after that. Yeah, continue. Yeah.
Bro, like if you've gotten 6 hours of quality sleep, not just
I don't know. I'm not again vitamin D guy. I don't know. These things I don't know. See, bro, I need my sleep. I know that. You need 6 hours. Works for you. How many hours for you?
It depends on the day I've had.
Okay.
So 8 is 7,
Yeah, bro.
7, 8.
You need, bro.
7,
What
8,
are the
I
guys
think.
saying 6 hours and all that
He's
stuff? How the fuck do you
different.
not have dark circles?
What works is what works. bro.
Okay, what
Yeah.
about you?
Same around 5-6.
Okay, vitamin D guy. Yeah. See, for me, na, I like I wake up early. I like waking up
Yeah.
early. I like to finish off my day, but by after 6 usually, unless there's a show or something like that. You know, like sometimes you're hosting a corporate event or something like that. Otherwise, after 6, beyond 6, there's nothing to do. Yeah, what is there to do?
No, that's
Don't
even-
try and do. And I used to be one of those obnoxious people who will call, like, poor Natasha, my manager. She's been around now 7 years. Initially, I would call her at like 7 in the morning and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I used to wake up. Then she told me in Bombay, nobody wakes up that
Yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Please stop trying to call me at 7 a.m. Then I started calling her at 8 a.m. Then she said, please don't call me at 8 a.m. either.
Post 10.
Post 10.
Hey, I
And then in the evenings, I used to call. Then it took my wife to make me understand that others also have families.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
luckily, I grasped that and I was like, yeah, I'm right. I need to respect that period and, that phase and let them be. Yeah.
People are more chilled out in the evening though. They wanna, I don't know, it's life being lived after.
You have
Like,
to.
in the
Everybody
evening.
also has a
No,
right
yeah.
to that.
Where
That
kind of-
work-life balance is very
It
critical.
is very important.
Yeah.
Where our work is like it can happen anytime, right? So you kind of forget that other people want to get done with their work at 5 and
Especially, like for example, agencies that we work with on brands and
Yeah.
this and that. Those guys have it very difficult. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm like, okay, fine, 6 o'clock. I'll check. And this, it's like do or die, which is usually never the case. Nobody has to do something now and. You know, especially when you're younger, when I used to be younger, people would reach out for corporate events and all that stuff. Quickly give me your cost.
Yeah.
Like, show started.
Tell us.
Yeah, that's how they.
Only I'm not there. I'm like, oh fuck, did I have a show today? Right? So initially I would put pressure on everyone saying, that guy is asked quickly give it to him, quickly give it to him. Then
Everyone wants it now.
now.
Like, yeah.
Then you realize that actually that guy had time.
And
He
then
said,
they take a long time to get back after that.
It's manufactured urgency, bro. Like it's not real. So now also for us, sometimes every once in a while, like there'll be a situation like this, and I have to remind myself and also the manager. I'm like, bro, it's just a reel on Insta.
it'll happen.
Like at the end of the day, it's just a reel, bro. Like it's not like 10 years, no one's going to care. 2 years, 3 days from now, no one is going to care. Like
No, you know that is true. Like it's not. I mean, look. At the end of the day, you're staying, and another fear that you have is if you don't do it today, people will forget you today.
Yeah.
I used to go through that massively. I went through that, and then at one point, I just realized, okay, 1 second, you've been doing 50. I see, I've been around for 15 years now. I was like, after 15 years, also, if I need to do something every day to tell people I'm here, then I haven't done something right for 15 years of my life. I can afford, it's okay to take a break, let everybody also relax, everybody enjoy and work in the right amounts. I think that's what happens.
it's not that deep, bro. And right now, I feel like this algorithm, everyone keeps talking like algorithm sucks, this and that. But it's so perfect in a way that you can make one good video and it will blow up. If it has to blow up, it will blow up.
I agree.
You could disappear for 10 years. Next year, you come and you drop a video. That's genuinely good. People may not know you from before, but that new audience will still find it through the...
They'll find you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll find you. But a lot of people want to become content creators, and that's amazing, you know.
Yeah.
That's amazing. The amount of people who just come out, want to do videos and this and that. Amazing, yeah. I don't know how. That's why sometimes I look at Instagram and I'm like, wow, this is like a surge of ideas. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everybody is like, I have a thought, I have an idea. And it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you feel like the ideas that are out there, you've thought of them or like someone else has thought of them and then you want to do it, but it's already out there. Have you had that happen like over the years?
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%. You know, like for example, I used to do these prank calls, right, on radio.
Yeah.
You know how many of them are coming to life now? You know how
They are
many of them are
making
coming to
videos of them
life
now.
now? Like you know, I've seen so many like restaurant orders goofed up and people fighting.
Yeah.
I did that prank call then. Somebody putting petrol in a diesel car. I did that prank call then. Somebody saying, can I have your Wi-Fi password? And a guy thinking he's asking for his... no, can I have... What is your Wi-Fi? And one guy going, my wife is... How dare you ask for my wife? It's that UK clip that's gone viral now. And I did all of that stuff like 15. So now when I see like all of it, I'm like, does art imitate life or does life imitate art? You don't know. But it's happening in some way or the other, you know? It's some weird cycle.
Did you ever watch that Onage pranks?
Of course,
Bro,
bro.
those are the
That guy,
goat.
I don't know if he himself will remember, but he basically, what he wanted to do, in fact, I have emails, I think.
Oh, you've spoken to him?
I have. Let me
was
check.
that?
Bro, there's this YouTube channel called Onage Pranks, and he used to play 4 or 5 characters, like one black dude, one Arab, one like Chinese dude, and he had all these voices, and he'd just prank call. This is way back, bro, and he'd say the most absurd.
Tell me,
shit.
I'll tell you, wait, Onage, na?
Yeah,
I think I sent him an email, bro.
saying what?
Long back.
Pranking him.
He had a black dude called Tyrone and like Buklao.
Yeah, his name is Ed. See, I sent him an email also. Yeah, I actually sent him a message saying, please, this was, I think, Ed was his manager, I reckon. And I've said, please thank Onage on behalf of me for being such a strong source of inspiration. Yeah. Yeah, he did. And he essentially wanted to do some collaboration at that point. Saying, let's, you know, kind of, he wanted to basically, you know, like how YouTube have multiple channels.
Yeah.
At that point, he wanted to do something with me here. At that point. He replied as well, but didn't go through. It was a long time ago. But good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy. Very funny.
Bro, this is like one of the stuff you would watch at a sleepover. Be like, we'll
Fun,
watch like
right?
4 videos.
Fun. Yeah.
He had this one video where he's playing an Indian guy or something, and he's like calling for a tabla class. Bro, it's the funniest shit. And
Really?
like he's playing tabla with his mouth on the. He's like, I want to learn. He wanted to learn that Punjabi song. Ding it, ding it, ding it. So he's like, I want to learn this on the
Punjabi,
tabla.
Punjab, Mundia to bach ke rahi, that song.
So every
Punjabi
10 seconds,
MC.
he's like, ding it, ding it, ding it.
Yeah, but no one's doing prank calls anymore, no?
It's a
People are
different
doing
form
real
of
life
media.
pranks
Yeah.
now.
In-person pranks.
Now, I think visual stimulus matters a lot more now.
You think so?
I feel so. Because most of the times people want to put out something that
A
is
good
visually...
prank call will still work, I feel like.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah, you
right
gotta
now,
have
if-
the right premise.
100%.
I think prank calls are so much about the premise, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to be able to describe, like at least that's what I
Yeah.
learned, and I had to sharpen it over and over and over, and that's why, like I did about 1,000 calls.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you have like a prank call go south or like some bad shit
Yeah,
happened?
of course I have had it go south.
Any
I've
serious-
had. I bumped into that guy's father. I bumped into that guy's son. The guy I prank called. I called him, I said something. He was doing some show with Sunny Leone in Bangalore. I called him and obviously made some fun of him. And he was like, oh, I know who you are. I'll slash your car's tires. I'll throw snakes into your house and all that stuff. I was like, what the fuck? I like,
It's a
cut the
weird-
call.
weird threat.
Called a weird threat, bro. Then I called him and I said, I'm sorry, it's a prank call. Prank call? Oh, I'll show you. And then he cut the call. I was scared. Then many years later, I met that guy's son, and he was like, "Oh, my dad." I'm like, "Yes, yes. What a gentleman. Lovely, delightful to meet you." Yeah. So that happened. Yeah, but prank calls go south. Sometimes, like you see these YouTube ones and all that. Sometimes they really get hit, but you don't. Now I don't know what is real, what is
and what is
not.
fake.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No. Bro, so we used to do live streams here and there, and we used to do prank calls every now and again on the live stream. Like people would say, call this person, call that person. Then you feel bad for the guy, bro. Like this one time we called someone from a hotel, and this guy is like, has this guy checked in, whatever.
Basically-
yeah, he's like, my girlfriend, I
girlfriend
think
is
she's
with another
cheating on
boy.
me. Has she come with this guy? And that guy is checking also, bro.
Bro,
and
the-
then like we're crying on the call. saying, how could
damn
she do
sad,
this
bro.
to me?
Yeah.
Well, bro, that guy is on the job, yeah. Like,
Yeah.
he's just trying to do his job. Like, he's not getting anything out of it.
So you know what would have been a funnier premise if you had told that guy, if you had asked that guy, did somebody go to drop my wife to the room? And he whatever got if he had said that I went and dropped her, and you're like, fucking, you're the guy she's been cheating with. Blamed him. Yeah, fuck you. How dare you? How dare you? My
Poor guy.
poor guy.
No, this was at like 1 a.m. when we were live streaming, and we called this the hotel reception.
And then you all obviously felt bad
We
for
felt
doing
bad
it.
after
Yeah,
that.
even I felt bad after doing a prank call for sure. I think the one time that I realized, like, I really crossed the line, and man, it really, like, I'll be honest with you, at that point, when I did that call and when I could hear the voice, I was like, oh, fuck, what have I done? So I called a mom and I said, your son's not performing well in studies. And she said, I've seen his marks card. He's got like whatever, like 85 or 86. And I'm like, but that's not enough.
Ooh.
And
Enough for what?
And that's not good enough.
not good enough.
It's not good enough.
Damn.
And the mother went so like, I'm doing all that I can. And I said the most horrible thing. I said, we'll have to remove your child from school.
For getting 85 marks.
Like I said that. I was young, dude. I was
Yeah,
very
you
young.
were.
So you just say shit and then you're like, shit, why did I say that? But I had the, thank God I had the EQ at that point, the emotional quotient to just understand that, fuck, what am I doing here? I said that and I could hear that lady's voice tremble on the phone. And I was like, what am I doing? Like, just what am I doing? And I said, ma'am, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sorry. I'm really sorry. And she's like, no, I was really worried because, we're doing all that we can, putting all our weight behind our son and making sure that it's conducive for him to study and this and that. And when you said this, and you said you'd remove him, we work very hard. And I was like, oh, man, that's bad. So, and I think after that, I've never done something like,
I think
which is against a third person,
Yeah.
like
You're
implicating
putting
something's
it,
happened. That I've never done. Like like you'll see these prank calls on radio, on YouTube and all that stuff. Hello, आपके बेटे का accident हो गया है.
Yeah.
भोसड़ी के मजाक नहीं है वो. That's not funny, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's the
Stressing people
stupidest
out.
thing.
Yeah, I mean, that'll scare the shit out of anyone. bro.
Absolutely, man. You can't do that. Yeah.
No, I think the trick is to like make up for it, like compensate. Oh, but you were on, like, this was a prank, but you won a free holiday to.
I think so too.
Give them something.
You gotta
can't
give
tell
them
your
something.
son has met with an accident and say, oh,
no,
but here's
see,
a free
that,
holiday.
no, don't
Here's
fuck
a
with
free
health,
wheelchair.
bro.
No, I think it's the premise, right?
Yeah,
That's
it is the premise for
I think we
sure.
all agree that it can't be like third person
Yeah.
can't be there.
There
You
should
can't
never
be
be a
like,
third person.
sir, I just saw a car that is sinking in the pond. I think your
belongs to
wife
you.
is in that. You will kill him. That guy's gonna think. You can't say that. But you can of
life
course
and-
say something like, sir, I want to go boating. I don't have a boat. Can I take your car?
Yeah.
That's a premise that is still funny.
Funny.
Right? Because then people listening to it also are like,
Yeah.
this is funny, right? It's funny. So I think it's essentially you. I don't know if it's maturity that brings about that, or if it is just life experience. But you just learn what is a no-go as a human emotion, and that's really hard, man. That's
Conscience, I think. Like,
Yeah, that's what. But doesn't it get better with time? I think I've become
does.
wiser with age. I
course,
wasn't
everyone.
very sharp when I was younger, and I'm okay to kind of. And I'm glad, and that's why I keep saying this. That I'm glad that the world gave me a chance and said,
Yeah.
"It's okay. Like it's okay if you fucked up. We'll give you a chance. We'll give you a second shot at this."
But that happens, bro, especially in this space. Like, even with us at the start, we were like, we want to say the wildest shit. Like, we'll say the wildest shit because we can. First of all, at the start, you don't think there's any consequences.
Yeah.
And secondly, you're trying to be noticed. You're trying to be edgy. So you're like, we'll say this, we'll say that. But then after a while, you're like, if it's still you and you're saying it, I get it. But if you're going out of your way to say something to just look, just portray yourself in a certain way, it doesn't work.
But you know what? I mean, you're right. But the thing is that you're saying this because you guys have been doing it for a while. You know, the thing is that unfortunately, the thing is, especially with what we do, right? Content creation or anything in the creative world. The problem is there is no real benchmark. There is no finishing school.
Yeah.
There is no finishing school. You know, you start doing it and then you figure if it's working or not.
Yeah.
And there are 25 methods to do the same thing. So then what do?
it's just, I think, trial and error every single time.
Yeah.
Also, it's not cool to be an aspiring content creator. You know, it's cool when you have kind of gotten somewhere, but like
It's not.
It's changing now.
I don't know.
It's changing now, but
I don't
like
know.
when
It's the first time I've heard that. I've never heard that. That particular sentence that you said. It's the first time I've heard someone say it.
I think it's changing now, but
Yeah.
I think even 2 years ago when
Yeah.
we started,
Yeah.
I knew when I was posting this stuff, people around me are like, "What is he doing? Like, what is all this?"
Yeah.
Like they won't say it. Maybe they're kind enough to not say it, but you feel that judgment.
What was it like though? I mean, like when you say that when you're aspiring to be a content creator versus a content creator, what's that period like? I mean, are you just hanging around waiting for things to go viral or what?
No, I mean, you're
No.
putting stuff out regularly, and maybe it gets some views, maybe it doesn't get views, but you're
Yeah.
still putting the stuff out.
There is ways to go about it. Obviously, some people are like that who are just posting stuff to get viral.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best approach.
I
But
don't know
versus
either.
versus someone who's studied content for a bit, who's like watched YouTube. Like, I'll give you an example. You know KSI, right?
Yeah.
I used to watch KSI when I was in 7th or 8th grade, where his videos would get like 50,000 views, 100,000 views in comparison to
But you
now.
know, 50,000 back then was a huge deal, man.
yeah, still.
100,000 was a huge deal, yeah.
I'm saying in comparison to right now where he is.
Yeah.
And I've seen him do so many different things. I've seen other content creators just experiment so much until they find.
Yeah.
So by the time I had started doing all of this, I knew that, okay, it takes a while. You do this, you do that. So I was going about it in a way that, like, I wasn't expecting it to blow up the same day or whatever.
Right.
But a lot of people just go into it. They're like, I want to make something. I want to make something.
You're not going to blow up in a day
Yeah.
for sure.
It takes, for some people, maybe it's happened. But even for that person who's
No, and
become
once it happens, you need to continuously meet that benchmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I don't think that one video is the problem. Then meeting that
That
benchmark is
meeting
the problem.
And then surpassing that after that.
Yeah, and then you want to ideally surpass
Yeah.
it, right? You ideally want to surpass it and then go on to doing the next thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
like, I mean, before this also, I was doing vlogs. Before that, I was
Yeah.
streaming gaming. So
Yeah.
I've done different things to see. Like, first of all, you need to know if you want to do it in the first place.
But how did you get drawn to it? I mean, how did each of you get drawn to it?
Bro, I used to do other kind of content before. Like I did vlogs, then I was streaming. I had that attention hungry.
Nah, limelight.
Gene,
no,
that
yeah,
gene-
Need it, bro. Need it.
I had it from the beginning. So then I did that. In the lockdown, I was listening to a lot of podcasts. And then first it was like Joe Rogan, all this information. Then I started watching all these like funny, like comedy podcasts. And then I was like, is anyone doing it here? I want to watch like Indian people doing this. And there was no one, bro. Like,
Really?
yeah, I mean, there were comics who had a podcast like,
These boys are all doing it.
Varun
no?
Thakur and all-
VT and all of them are
yeah.
doing something like
Yeah,
that.
they still.
yeah, but it was different.
Sahil, Varun. EIC used to do something like that, I think. They were very good at one point, all of them.
But like, no one was doing like bakchodi like this. So I was like,
I was like, there was a gap in the market. So basically, then he started it.
then
And
you
then,
called him.
no, then after that, he called all of us on.
What were you doing before that?
I was working, I was doing a job,
Where?
marketing in Pune itself.
What were you selling? Pharmaceuticals or
No,
what?
no, it was like an energy distribution company. They sell like diesel and all online.
So you were in marketing for
Yeah.
diesel. What was your...
I'm an engineer, and then after that, I joined them
Okay. Hmm.
because I didn't want to do engineering thereafter.
Ah,
So then
okay.
I joined them in the marketing department.
So creative, somewhere. You
Yeah,
were
yeah,
always
yeah.
of a creative bent. That's
Yeah.
good. And what about you?
So we worked at the same company.
Okay.
Him, I, and the fourth member of this podcast.
Were you guys in the same team? Because that it sounds like a
Very
mass
close
firing
team.
situation.
No, no,
It
it
is
is
very
pretty funny. It
close.
is pretty funny.
What happened?
So the fourth member, Krishna, him and I, we were in the same team. We were in the creative team.
Ah.
So what happened is he got fired. And for, I don't know for the right reasons or the wrong reasons at the time, but he was very direct with the management and the
Can't.
founder.
You have to have
whatever.
some amount of diplomacy. There is,
Yeah, and he's-
there is an unsaid line everywhere. There is
Yeah.
a line.
Which
You
should-
got,
what did he
Yeah.
do? He told her to shut the fuck up or
No,
something.
no, no.
Something
He
like
wanted
that.
approval for something to go out. And
They didn't approve it.
They didn't approve it. And she asked him, why is this not going out?
Yeah.
Like, because you've not approved it. So then there came HR.
He obviously
call
didn't
again.
tell her that much. He
He-
obviously said a lot more
A
than
lot
that.
more, yeah.
So he basically broke all the decorum in that organization.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, I experience this a lot as well, yeah. You know, like people, especially, you know, that I work with RCB, people send me messages. You tell the coach this. I can't.
Or you tell Virat how to, like.
I
how can
can't,
you do
bro.
that?
There is a decorum. I
Exactly.
mean, there is a decorum. There is a line. There is.
Yeah.
It might be imaginary.
Yeah.
I can't walk up to him or walk up to the team and be like, so guys, what's up? Like, fuck all. I can't say that, right?
What was that performance
What
last
was the
night?
performance? I can't say that, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not.
Yeah.
If you let that guy who's telling us to say all this also, if you
Yeah.
put him in the front, he'll take a selfie and leave.
Yeah, of course. He'll say big fan.
Yeah.
Service.
But when we are there, it is, you go tell.
Yeah.
So there are decorum in organizations.
Yeah.
Huh?
So he crossed all the lines,
Ah.
there is. And then the HR came and he's like, you have to leave
So
now.
Krishna left.
Krishna got fired. And then I saw this happen. Then I realized, ये तो कल मेरे साथ भी होएगा. So I left the same, like the
But why?
same.
You seem like a sensible guy who
I
wouldn't
am,
say
I
anything.
am.
You wouldn't
I probably
break
won't.
decorum, yeah.
But then I'm like, out of,
Respect for Krishna.
Yeah.
like, I don't know, there was a loyalty thing. It was like, अरे यार मेरे दोस्त को निकाल रहे हैं ये लोग.
Okay.
कल को मेरे को भी निकाल ही देंगे.
He's like, I'll break up with them before they break up
They
with
can
me.
break up with
I
me.
mean, I was up for a promotion.
I'm not
like-
good. You're not good enough for me. Or sorry, what's the other one? I'm not good enough for
It's
you.
not you, it's me.
Yeah, it's not you, it's me.
Like-
so now what? So Krishna is here now or no?
No.
He's
Krishna's-
in Pune. He's at a different job
Okay.
right now.
He didn't
He
want to
just keeps
join
coming.
this
Yeah.
madness.
Yeah.
He was like, I need my steady. Like he's like, I'll be involved, and he's doing other stuff creatively. He makes music.
Yeah,
so
he's a rapper.
Wow.
He's got stuff going on by himself.
Wow.
He makes like he comes here whenever we call him.
Yeah, and also he's only 3 hours away. He
Yeah,
can drive.
exactly.
Yep.
Or,
so he's
take a
doing-
flight.
I took a flight from Bombay to Goa.
Not from Pune to Mumbai.
There is
right?
Like
a
to Mumbai, we
Pune,
drove
Okay,
down.
okay.
There is a Pune Mumbai flight also.
There is, I'm sure
Yeah,
there
yeah,
is. No, because I find it fascinating that, you know, how all of us start at different points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somehow you
End up
you
where
figure
you're
it
supposed
out.
to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's the most important skill set you should have in this line of
Yeah.
work.
Also knowing when to give up. Not on the whole thing, on something. It could be something within your content that's not working, give it up. Like don't be so attached to that thought that I have to make. 1,000 other things you can do, bro. Like,
Yeah.
But what you guys are saying right now, you guys are much beyond your years, yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's fascinating
Yeah.
how you guys are also so aware of it, right? Like a lot of people are not aware. They don't know when to draw the line and say, okay,
That's it now.
I've given my everything.
yeah.
You know, sometimes like I keep saying this. I feel like this thing is so little about talent,
Yeah.
so much more about luck. Because I feel like everybody works very hard, man. I mean, honestly, you take any profession, people work very hard.
Yeah.
There are multiple factors that go into helping you break out of that one space and move to the next space. And I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't acknowledge that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's the same thing, right? I'm saying I saw KSI blow up. I've seen so many people blow up and are nowhere right now. Like they've disappeared. So like I always have that in the back of my head, and I had it from the beginning that this is not forever. So like you go into it, you build other stuff on the side also. Build a business if you can. Do something.
So, what business have you guys started?
I do some other stuff on the side, like we do production, like this,
Of?
content, like the same stuff that we do.
Oh, so if somebody
other
else
people.
wants to do it, you'll help
Yeah,
them produce
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
okay.
like there is other stuff
You
on the
guys are
side.
hustling essentially.
Yeah,
You
me
gotta
and
hustle.
him,
Yeah.
DJ also.
Oh, you guys DJ?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you play?
Actually,
We just did a show in Bangalore
we
actually.
did a show in Bangalore very
What do you
recently.
guys play?
We play.
Now because we have this audience, we play like
You can't play a
commer-
podcast at a. Put your hands up in the air. Podcast. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing? Good morning, whatever. Yeah. Huh. What do you guys do? What
like
do you play?
hip hop commercial.
Now it's mainly hip hop commercial.
Is it?
Bollywood. Others earlier
How-
used to be house and all.
I'm fascinated by you guys. How did you guys like? What happened? Like, how did you guys?
With the DJing.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Bro, this though started like
DJing is always
8 years
something
ago.
that we wanted to do for a very long time.
I
Really?
started
Yeah, he started it before me.
at a house party,
Wow.
bro. Like I was throwing a house party and I was like, I'll DJ at this house party because the music shouldn't stop when you're changing the song.
Fair enough.
when
Yeah.
you've connected the
Fair
aux.
enough.
So I
Yeah.
was like, I'll learn, and one of my friends had like a small controller. So
I saw one. I saw one in your
Is
living
the- is
room
the-
there.
it's the same one.
It's the
It's the
same
same
very
one.
same
I saw it.
controller.
I saw it. I noticed it, and I was like, "Oh, okay. There must be something with DJing going on here
Yeah.
as well." And then there's a story. That's fantastic. Huh?
Then that happened, and then more house parties. Other friends come play at our house party. This that. Then I started playing at clubs, and now because there is a distribution and people are watching, we did a tour last month.
That was the...
And people came.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
very
a
good
very good
turnout. Like around Bombay and Pune are main cities, so
Yeah.
we did like 800 people each
That's
city.
very good. That's very good.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you, like for a lot of people, they who make content online, it's very hard to come out and perform live. One, two, it's
Yeah.
very hard to sell tickets.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
don't realize how hard it is to sell tickets. Like for example, when I read about Zakir or when I read about Virat or when I read about any of these comedians, I've Biswa, Kannan. It's admirable what they've managed to achieve.
Yeah.
The fact that they've been doing it for so long and still continue to sell tickets, like Rahul,
Yeah.
this other guy called Arvind from Chennai or Sumukhi.
Yeah.
Fascinating, yeah. Fascinating that people buy tickets and go watch. Like
No, it
when they
is.
come to my show as well, I'm usually like, wow, you actually spent your hard-earned money to come and watch me. It means
It means
I
something.
owe you. It means a lot to me, and I owe
Yeah.
you a show that's bloody good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just
No
feels
compromise.
like that. No compromise. I'll go all out. Yeah, it just
Yeah.
feels like that. Do you DJ as well?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Okay, all three of you. So what? Do you guys like just one guy presses each button?
No, we play individual sets and then we'll go like back to back.
So are you guys called? They'll wear like a. Do you all wear like a bucket on your head or something?
like marshmallow.
No,
Do you all do that? Like wear a bucket or do you wear like?
No gimmicks. Just
No
like-
gimmicks.
Come
It's
on,
just-
that's fucking not done.
Oh, bro.
Next time we might
I'll
try.
tell you
You
what.
guys have to call yourselves something. What do you all call?
Just he's
It's-
Tuvi.
yeah.
AminJaz.
Like the names itself are pretty...
Yeah, but you need something. Yeah, you guys need something.
Bro, I'll tell you what that something is because of what we're doing
Some
right
gimmick,
here.
like I don't know, like where I don't know, like a. I'm just trying to think.
We
what
had-
you wear, like I don't know, like
We had like at each show we had condoms with our branding and we were just like giving it
Throwing
So
out.
out
basically we
condoms in the
labeled
crowd.
this thing called Your Mom's House Party.
Mm.
And every city it was the same thing. We like sold T-shirts with the branding on it. We sold
that's funny.
we threw out condoms
That's
with
cool.
the branding.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like what
So-
house
But you
party?
guys need to come out with something. Yeah, you all also need to create this aura.
I'll tell
Nobody
you,
should know who the DJ
in
is.
the- in the-
Everyone knows it's you.
Yeah.
Nobody
But
knows
they
it's
should
you.
not know it's us.
I actually did something
And
in the
wrap yourself
Bombay
in
show,
that
bro.
maroon curtain behind you or something like that.
No, in the Bombay
Wrap
show,
yourself.
I was about to go on,
Yeah.
and we shut all the lights and we did the Undertaker ting.
Huh.
We did I did his entrance.
But did you come out of a casket?
No.
This
That's
is,
not, that,
this is
that's
our
not the
first
point.
tour,
The point is
bro.
you gotta rise up from a casket.
Low-
This guy can be Paul. This guy is Paul Bearer then. He'll come with the ashes. He's just walking out of the ashes like that. Yeah. Interesting. Because I find DJs also very fascinating, yeah. Especially like these guys who made
Yeah.
like, like these big names or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking hard, bro.
It is.
Yeah.
And do you guys play your own music? Original?
We don't produce. That's the thing. No, so that's
So
what
that's
we
why
need
you
to
have
get
Krishna.
to. Yeah.
He's making his own
Now you have
music.
Krishna. So you
Correct.
guys should.
He also performed
He
at the
performed
shows.
live, like at the
shows.
shows.
He started singing beats.
Rapping. No.
No. He's a rapper.
Dick chick, dick chick. Dick chick, dick chick.
A
Okay.
beatboxer.
Beatboxer. Oh, so he
No,
sang.
Krishna is also a rapper.
Yeah.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay.
He writes
okay.
his own music.
Does he have struggles?
No, not.
I've told him.
What's his rap about?
It's
I mean, it is
Gotta have
about
something, right? Like something
Yeah.
like whatever.
like my
I was-
job is fuck all. But he has a nice
Heartbreak
job
and-
also. So I don't
Yeah.
Not heartbreak. Heartbreak you'll become.
Heartbreak is for slow songs.
Heartbreak is Pratik Kuhad.
Yeah.
I
Taylor
mean, there
Swift.
is.
I think you talk.
What's that other guy? He's very good, man. I did a YouTube fan. Oh my god. What's his name? Anuv Jain.
Oh,
He's
bro.
so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anuv Jain, Pratik, all of them are so good.
The funniest thing happened to me, bro. The other day I went to this festival called Control or Delete.
Yeah.
And this couple, like, ऐसा दूर से मेरे को देख रहे हैं. देखे जा रहे हैं.
They thought you were Anuv Jain.
Yes. They came up to me and this dude goes, "Bro, I love your music, bro." And at this point, there's been a few people who've come up to me for the podcast, like not for music. I'm
Yeah.
like, who do you think I am, bro?
Yeah.
And then I realized, acha, Anuv Jain bol rahe
Yeah.
hain.
Anuv Jain performed at the YouTube Fan Fest. Did you guys come for it?
No, you weren't.
You guys did. I hosted it this time, and Anuv
Nice.
Jain was performing, and man, the people were losing it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wow. So I went back, and I obviously, heard all of his music and all that stuff. So Heartbreak is those guys.
Heartbreak is for slow songs.
Tough Life is rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lot of rappers have enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
why
what
can't you just live with no,
Just be friends.
Just be friends, right? But if they're friends, they'll never be able to write a song.
Yeah.
So Krishna is going to fight with one of y'all now.
Let's do it.
No,
think
I
that-
told Krishna I think he put out his first 2 songs and I said, please don't rap about things that are not relevant to you just for the sake of. I said, talk about whatever your struggles is, like your cat peed on your couch, rap about that. That'll be more authentic to you.
But not like I have enemies, I'm struggling.
you don't have
people
enemies.
look
You
at
don't
me,
have enemies,
people
you
throw,
don't have them.
yeah, whatever. Yeah.
You can be struggling, like musicians have that inherent.
No. I'm saying struggle is one thing, bro.
Yeah.
Struggle is one thing, and then to say it's like what I mean by struggles is I don't mean
Yeah.
like everyday
Yeah.
work struggle. Not that. That is everybody,
Yeah.
all of us are going through it at
Yeah.
different levels and different points, right? Like all of us have it. That's one part
is
of it.
true.
I'm saying the enemy.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah.
Matlab, that-
Yeah.
that sort of
Bro,
shit.
but-
Like, I have beef with somebody. That person's not, whatever. He looked at my girl. You have to have a girl for that, na?
Yeah. Bro, a lot of these musicians, they make up shit. I've
That's
realized.
fine, bro.
That's
It's
fine,
fine, but like, then don't make it
They
your
sell
personality.
someone else's story.
Like
basically.
Anuv Jain, he was on the show. He said, "Bro, I'm not heartbroken at all." Like
He's not?
no,
No way. What are you saying?
He said, I don't know where it comes from, but I'm not
he's like, "I'm
heartbroken."
okay only."
Of
like,
course, he's got a great set of
Imagination.
imagine. Like he's got like super imaginative powers. Yeah.
Yeah. So some people have that, bro.
Anu was here.
Yeah.
Did you guys get Pratik?
No,
Not
not
yet.
yet.
I met
No.
Pratik
How?
in Delhi. Absolutely normal guy.
What did you expect?
I was like, whatever fucking sad
You
guy
expect him to
sitting,
be,
you
like,
know,
depressed, like, sad in the corner.
Yeah, like whatever, sitting in a corner somewhere, whatever, like throwing stones into a pond or whatever, right? I thought he's one of those guys. He's a normal guy. I was like, wow, he's normal, bro.
Bro, with most of these
You're happy. That's good.
most of these people, you have this perception, but then you meet
You know
them.
what? Yeah, that is true.
What are cricketers like? Like I was watching the
They're good people,
Virat
man.
interview, and
Yeah.
it's bro, he's so chilled out. Like he's trying to make it funny also.
Because Virat is an aberration, bro.
Yeah.
He's like a black swan event. Like happens he's a once in a generation guy who can play cricket so well, who has a sense of humor, who's self-aware, who's, like,
He's at the top of
all-rounder.
his game and
Yeah, it's a very
everything, yeah.
rare
Like
to
he's
meet someone
Mr.
like
Perfect almost.
that. Almost, yeah.
Yeah.
And these guys are all good people, yeah. They're all good people. See, at the end of the day, when you interact with sports people, you realize by and large, sports people are good people.
Yeah.
By and large, they're all good people because they all come with. See, they've done the same thing for 25 years of their life. 20 years of their life, bare minimum, because you got to be at the apex of your game when you get to 31, 32. You're at the
Yeah.
absolute fucking top.
Prime.
Yeah.
Correct.
You're at your prime. That means to say, in those years, at 20 to 30, that's the only thing you know how to do. That is the only thing that you do day in, day out. And I'll be very honest with you, I have never come across a sports person who isn't warm or friendly or accommodating or easy to,
Yeah.
talk to.
Yeah.
I've never come across a sports person like that. I haven't. And I think it's also, I don't know, I just feel like I also feel like a lot of times it's not just, I think it's like sports people is one. And I think the other end of it, which I've seen the most chill people, funnily, are like your mega stars.
Yeah.
Mega movie stars are very chill.
Right.
Like they're just so giving. Like, I was telling you guys that, like I had the great fortune of working very closely and knowing Mr. Puneet Rajkumar when he was around. Like, legend, bro. Absolute icon. But what a simple, nice person. So is this brother, Mr. Shiv Rajkumar, great. Now I've done a film with, Mr. Mohanlal. Icon, but just so giving and so warm and easy to talk to, and sometimes I think it's the perception that you walk in with,
And then the one
thinking this is a superstar, and then you just realize that they hit you with this cool breeze of air saying I am chill,
Yeah.
and then you walk out going, wow, what a nice person. Like I want to grow up and be that.
Yeah.
I think that's why it's also so aspirational, like sports, acting. I think it's that. It's when you meet the people there, you're like, wow, such nice people.
I mean, I would like to believe you need to be a kind person to make it to that level. So,
Bro, you're inherently either that or you're an asshole.
yeah.
It's hard. You can't pretend to be a nice person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you pretend for one day, then
You
what?
can't pretend your whole life.
You can't pretend your whole life, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, at least I think you can't. That's what I think. Unless someone's doing it.
It'll catch up to you.
Bro,
at
that's
some
why
point.
we love this medium so much, because you can come here and pretend for 20 minutes, 30 minutes to
Yeah.
be something. By the end of the 2 hours that we have recorded,
Yeah.
your true
Like you'll
self will
break.
come out. You'll
Like-
break
You
at
will
some
break,
point.
right? Yeah, of course
you are
will.
bound to be yourself after some point.
You have to. What's the threshold for you guys? What's
What?
like not for you guys. I mean, what do you see as the threshold for people usually?
What do you
To
mean?
like
To
open
break.
up.
To break and suddenly go like.
We've
And you guys are like
Bro,
just looking
I
at each
think-
other like awkwardly, like, oh fucking hell, this guy's crazy, bro.
I think that even if they come with that energy, very quickly they realize, bro, they're just these boys. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, what am I going to pretend in front of them? Like, I have nothing to prove to these guys. Let's just have a good time.
Just have a good time,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what happens with most people.
Yeah, and we've
That's
had like
important.
actors and stuff, and we felt that they've come with that energy.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know
very
that.
like, yeah, I'll say the right thing and like,
They've
That
come
and
with
the
PR
speech,
trained
it's very
dancers.
hard. Relax.
Yeah.
And then by the 25th minute or so, they realize that, okay,
Also,
They're like,
bro,
you know what? I can chill.
Yeah, bro, and they walk in, they'll see it's like 7 dudes living. So it's not the typical idea of going for an interview or a press thing. So they come and they're like, what is this? They're like, oh, you live here also? You do this also? Then sometimes I'm only making them coffee. So like that whole thing, they're
You
not...
made me mine.
Anish,
Yeah, I think Anish made.
Anish made mine. Yeah.
I think I made it.
No, but you know what you guys should do then? You guys should actually put a coffee machine here, yeah. And just keep that Davidoff coffee powder, the instant one. No pods. What's wrong with you? This guy, which world do you come from? Powder's always better, brother. Pods are fucking expensive. There's a
Bro.
reason why in this country dishwashers took time to like actually take off. You guys know
now
that?
also I don't think they're taking off as such.
Bro, so now I'll tell you my discoveries with dishwashers.
Let's go.
From washing himself to washing dishes.
Yeah, bro, see,
Same
it's
thing.
important, bro.
Yeah.
These things are very critical. You know, like
Hygiene.
Hygiene, bro, dishwasher also. What a great device, bro.
Yeah.
You want to do it. You don't have to do the dishes, bro. I bought it during the lockdown. Until then, I was doing whatever, myself. Because when the first wave happened, break happened. I fucking ran out of the house. Where are you going? Fuck off! Don't talk to me. I ran. Where are you going? First went to the electronics store, bro. Dishwasher. I was like, I can't. I'll do anything, but this I want. This I want. So I got one. So earlier, what used to happen? Dishwashers, they used to use these pellets for the powder. You seem to know. How do you know? You had one.
No, those people were eating it now. Or
Those are
abroad.
Tide Pods. That was different.
Who the
Same
fuck were
washing
eating
machine.
Tide? People were eating pods.
You
Bro,
don't remember this
it became
Tide
a
Pod
trend
wave?
to eat Tide Pods, and people were
Just dying left, right, and center.
When did this happen?
Even
in
now,
the
lockdown, this used to
lockdown,
happen.
before the lockdown.
Really?
Then
Yeah.
Jeez, dude.
then they had to lock in Walmart and all. They were putting it in those like how they put video games in that sealed thing.
Saying don't eat it.
No, like you can't open it at the store.
This is happening in the US.
Yeah.
This is India, people don't do all that. People don't have time to eat washing powder and all that
Yeah,
in
we
India.
didn't have Tide Pods here.
Yeah, we didn't have them.
Otherwise, I'm sure someone would.
No, I don't think so, bro. India's not that. People are fun, but
course,
they're not
they are.
fucking mental. They're not going to eat. I don't know, unless
Now
they're
I feel
sad or
for-
something.
Yeah.
Sad, then Domex,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Domex, Harpic, one of those.
Go hard or
Consult your doctor first.
1 second, please. Again, I don't know. Don't do all of this. None of us have done it here. I'm just saying it. Please,
a reason
I'm
we're all
begging
here.
you, don't do this now. Sorry. So dishwasher, yeah. So now I've realized that pods are a thing of the past. Now you use just washing powder. Fun fact: I bought powder in 2020.
One.
Hung around, bro. Packet got over like 3 months ago.
Damn.
Yeah.
how
How
much?
big is the packet?
Or you need less.
You need very little, nah? You just need very little, and then it does all of it and gives your dishes back to you. Hot. Have you
they're
had
all
a hot
hot.
plate?
Yeah, yeah.
Unbelievable. What a feeling.
Yeah. I've been pushing, bro, for the house to get a geyser for the sink at least. Even if we're not getting a dishwasher,
Yeah,
let
but-
me wash with warm water.
Warm water. I think you all should get a dishwasher. I think you all should aim for dishwasher. How are you all right now, like sweeping the house and all that?
Made.
Man-made comes.
No, but does she use a broom?
She's
Yeah.
trash, bro.
Which one?
She's like
The normal jhadu.
No, but
that we
which
get.
one? That also has.
Gala.
Plastic.
Gala?
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are Gala fans.
You get it on
Have you
Swiggy.
tried 555 Monkey brand? No. Fucking iconic, bro. Iconic. You guys not know 555 Monkey brand?
No,
Let me
we
show
don't
it
know
to you.
Is it like
Monkey
is
brand.
it in Bombay or it's like a Bangalore thing?
555 is huge, bro. That monkey sitting on the broom, machala. That you've not seen that.
It's like Harry
How do you
Potter.
not know? What? No. 1 second, wait.
I think the person who uses it is more important than the broom.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
you guys have not seen this?
So many
555
changes
monkey
are
brand?
going to be made to our house.
You
We've
guys have seen
opened-
Gala is a good brand. Gala is there, but I think 555 is
Superior.
bro. This monkey, iconic, bro. There's no stopping this monkey. This guy, you not seen him? Of course you have, bro. He's fucking icon.
Oh, right.
Same, bro.
He's the whatever, bro. He's the goat. He's the Ronaldo or Messi or brooms, bro.
555. I swear I never knew to buy a company called 555.
Oh, you've seen the packet, na?
We've seen this packet
Back in the scene,
everywhere.
bro.
Yeah.
I've not seen the monkey sitting
We've
on the
seen
broom. Bro, the pre-Harry Potter, you were sitting on the broom, bro. Harry Potter came now. J.K. Rowling made it now. This guy's been around for a while. I'm a huge, whatever. I clearly know a lot of weird things, but one more thing that I recommend you all buy. Again, we are not paid by them, but I'm just saying it because I think you're a nice boys. That's what I'm saying. This is the Dyson vacuum cleaner.
that's too good.
Water, like after the Wright brothers made the plane, Industrial Revolution. Before that, whatever the wheel.
I think Dyson
wheel
has
is the
done
greatest
everything.
invention. I think wheel before that, right? Wright brothers made plane after
Yeah,
that, right?
they needed wheels on the plane also. Yeah.
Then after that, bro, wheels on the plane or to drive the plane
Yeah.
before you fly the plane. Correct. So the wheel, then Wright brothers. What is the other invention you can think of?
Telephone,
Telephone,
electricity.
Electricity. was before
electricity. Yeah, electricity, of course.
that. Then
Yeah.
Dyson.
Dyson.
I feel
Dyson
Dyson
vacuum
have
cleaner.
cracked everything.
Bro, vacuum. I don't
Dyson
know
are
their
too
speakers
good,
are not
man.
interested. I'm like, fuck off.
No, whatever
They're
cleaning
using-
equipment and all that is
What?
their air
see,
purifiers
This
and
home
everything.
care
Wow.
like department
Very
is
good.
the
Dyson
best,
is the
I
best.
think in the world.
that,
We are just entering that phase of our lives where we are caring about these things.
You need to, bro.
Yeah.
This is all you have to. I tell you what. You guys buy dishwasher and buy that other thing. Call me after that. You guys tell me
Video
how
call.
much your life changes after that. Because guys, it's unbelievable. You won't I'll tell you. There's at home there is no greater device I can think of. Like you can take my laptop away, I'll manage with my phone.
Mm.
You can't take the dishwasher out, but
Yeah.
And then how will you wash your dishes?
can't. No, you can. You can, but dishwasher is great.
It's the-
bro.
yeah.
So fantastic device. So fantastic device. One more thing I really like is I don't know what capacity your geyser is. You should get a bigger geyser, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
I was
should.
just thinking about
We
it
should.
today.
great thing. Do it.
Because I took a
yours
bath
is-
and like 6 minutes it was done, bro.
No. That
It
is
shouldn't.
unfair.
It was too.
6 minutes is too long, bro. It's more like 3-4 minutes.
Maybe I don't know. I switched it off.
Bombay has these geysers, bro. Bombay has these geysers where if you turn it on, no, that heat, that fire, it goes up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Gas geyser. Bombay has that. You guys should get gas geyser. Gas geyser
Is that like a
24/7
fire
you'll have
hazard?
hot water.
No, it like lights up, bro.
Okay, then it's
Like
fine.
it's like a furnace.
Yeah.
In
I'm down
Iran
to
also
get that.
we have that only.
Where?
In Iran, my dad's house, I remember. Like there is one geyser in
He
the
said
middle.
he's from Iran.
He did, yeah, correct.
In the middle of.
You have property there.
Yeah. My
He's
parents
a-
live there.
Your parents live in Iran.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You had jokes or what? You can
No,
still
I
crack
don't have
them.
anything, bro. Iran, what I'll say.
I think they have bigger problems right now in the region.
Right? Then listening to our podcast and bastard, who's that guy who spoke about
That's
us?
offensive, man.
That's
Like,
offensive.
come on.
You start getting prank calls then.
I'll start getting prank calls. Yeah.
Oh.
Have you ever gotten like threatened on the
No,
phone? Never.
bro. Where they'll call
Except
and they'll
that
try and
one
do my
guy.
voice back to me. I'm speaking. I'm like, "Thoo, give the phone." I think right now I don't get prank called. Now I only get called, bro. Now what has happened? This data has been sent
Oh,
out.
yeah,
everywhere.
data is a
How
big
many
problem.
people call for home loan and that personal
You can
loan.
put your
Cards
number on
and
DRD.
So I've done that. I know that, like, so I use Airtel. I
Yeah,
know
you
that
have
on
to
the
send them a
app they have
message.
that feature also where you can subscribe to it.
DRD.
What I didn't understand was why is it a subscription firstly?
Exactly.
You realize I should not
Yeah.
get anybody else's call. Like that's
Yeah.
bare minimal. Who
Yeah.
has my number should be able to call me, or I should be able to call them if I have theirs, or send a text. Why are random people calling me? So like that, many people have.
There are useful ones also. Like I'll tell you, when I was in Pune, there was the service center for my bike. They would call every 3 months, get your bike
But
for
those are
servicing.
personal numbers.
I get it.
Yeah, but that's good though, They're telling
Yeah.
you to service your bike.
No,
How
so
is
that's
that
what I'm
irritating?
saying. It's good, but now we've moved. So,
still call you.
so all of the calls are still coming, and I don't have the heart to
So
say.
you sold that bike or no?
No, I got it here.
He's doing his job then.
Yeah, I know. But like,
They have to call on those numbers every.
The thing is,
every
whenever
every
I get
2
these
months,
calls,
3
now
months.
I've put myself on DND. This was like 2 years ago. Now
Just
whenever
do
I
it for
get
me,
a
no,
call,
please.
yeah, we'll send that message.
You know
Now
how to do
when-
it?
Yeah.
what
I'll
are
do
you,
it for you.
Airtel?
Yeah. You know how to do it?
You can
Yeah, you have to
download
just-
the app. And
I have
do
it,
on
bro.
No, on the app, no, differently. So separately, you can just send a text message to some number, and it just puts you on
Some
the
number
blacklist.
means which number? Any number.
Wait, I'll just tell you the number.
Tell it'll be good public information also.
Okay,
Say
wait,
it.
let me.
I remember doing it on the app. Like there's an option.
1 second. Yeah, I remember that app only, yeah.
Yeah, the more you know.
I think probably find out and tell me, See
I
guys,
will,
this
I
is
will,
public
100%.
information, please use it.
How to block unwanted calls.
And when they call you over there, they speak in like
The thing
Kannada.
is-
That's fine. They speak in Kannada, I'm fine. I usually tell them, I also
I'm-
fuck around, bro. I also tell them, I say, illa madam, nange vaisagide. Aged person, my son has given number. Daivittu idanna. Do not disturb list alaki. Because now I've become, basically I tell them I'm a aged person.
Please stop calling.
My son has given my number. I don't know where he's gone. So
Find my son,
sometimes-
please.
I'm like, no, sometimes
Where's
I'll
my
be like,
son?
one nimsha, madam, ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Hey, Rakesh! I'll be giving the phone. I do that.
But you know that the
I
only
find
thing
it
is-
hilarious. It's honestly just my joke
Yeah.
for that moment. I'm stupid, I agree.
Yeah.
I can be more mature and just be like, I don't want anything. But then I
Yeah.
do that whole sketch. I amuse myself for 1 minute and then life continues after that.
Yeah, you have to send start to 1909.
Bro, it says start. I wouldn't risk it.
So that start is to
Start getting
start
calls.
yourself.
Hey, yeah, you're right. Why does it say start?
It should say
What is it?
stop.
Wait, it should say stop because
Yeah.
even I remember sending stop. You can choose to block all telemarketing communications or only from specific categories. Open your SMS app and type start. Yeah, I think it makes sense.
Start to 1909.
Oh, even I, two? One?
1909.
Bro,
And
if
type
the
start in all
calls
modes, huh?
start coming now after this, fucker, I'll come
Then
and hit you
just-
from there, I'll come and hit you.
Then
In
message.
all caps, huh?
Then message stop after that. To the same
Start
number.
and followed by?
That's it. Just message START in caps
In caps.
to 1909.
You will see what happens.
Let's see.
Should just start getting
I have a
calls.
feeling this
remember
guy's getting
doing
me
this.
fucked over. You're getting me fucked over.
This is a live prank that's
He's
happening.
checking
with
with me.
It's on India
It's
Today.
on. Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
It's
of course, we can trust
India,
media these days.
India Today. Revenue
okay.
source,
Let's see.
advertising.
It's there. He's right, but we have to send it to. Sorry, this is an invalid format. To log a D&D complaint, SMS, brief description of the calls, SMS, telemarketer's number, date of call.
Oh, my.
Now I have to write a
What
fucking
nonsense.
essay.
And
yeah.
they call with different number every time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how can I get
I'll
them?
find that number and I'll send it to you. Because I remember doing it. I have not received a single call in the past year and a half since then.
You,
I only get from
someone
Idea now.
Has anybody called you or no? Maybe it's your personality.
I think so.
Maybe you don't fit in.
Telemarketers are like, no, yeah, it's okay.
They're like, no, it's okay.
Why
I might
this
go
guy?
Anyway, he's getting no calls on a daily basis.
It's not making money also.
Why
What is
not
he
call
gonna buy?
No point, yeah. That's what.
Bro, but it's funny. Like as soon as you turn 25, they start calling for home loan, this, that.
Yeah, they know.
That's why responsibility also kicks in, no, bro.
Yeah.
That's why responsibility also kicks
Even
in.
your digital ads, you can see. You get tagged in like BMW ads, Jaguar ads, and all. It's only because you're 25.
How
plus.
long have you been married?
It's my third year.
How is it? Good?
Good. Yeah,
Good.
good. I knew Anya for 2 years before that as well.
Okay.
I've known her for 5 now. It's good. She's lovely.
But
Nice.
like the whole life, how does it change?
No, look, I don't think it's only marriage. No, you also have to change. No,
Yeah.
You also have to respect what age and phase of life you're in. You can't keep be like you can't like see. I've done some noob mistakes. I've done.
Hmm.
Continue.
Yeah,
Or what?
yeah, yeah.
I've done some noob mistakes. Like I went out somewhere. I told my friends, guys, come on, let's go home. Came back and she said, this is not how it works.
Yeah,
You
now
have
that
to
I'm
ask
married,
me
you have
before. Then
responsibilities.
you have to ask me like the way I would ask you. Then I was like, oh, okay. So little fine tuning has happened, but it's okay. It's nice only. No problem.
You learn with the other person.
Bro, see, I'll tell you honestly, the true test of it is when you're away from each other and then when you can still be together even when you're away, right? I mean, and that takes effort from two ends. So I think I kind of lucked out because she's also lovely. She's very giving, and so am I. Like I just did coffee with Karan 2 days ago. I was here for that. And when I went back to the room with that hamper which they gave us very sweetly, I called her on video call and we opened it. And also because I can't take electronics in check-in baggage, right?
Yeah.
So I had to see what electronics they've given.
Also, it has electronics. We don't know. We don't know what's.
We
in
don't
it.
know what all
You
is
guys
in
will
it.
get there next year. They're done with us, I guess. I called her on video call and I opened all the gifts and we discussed, okay, what do we want to keep or what do we want to give, her mum or my mum or whatever. So, it's nice. It's nice to do all of that stuff because how much of whatever we're living through will we just live by ourselves? Yeah, I mean,
That's
the true joy of all of this is to
Share it.
to have
Just
it,
someone
like
to
to
share
share it
with,
with
yeah.
someone, right? Like, there are so many times we'll both walk into a room and nobody else in that room will ever understand. Have you guys ever been in a room with, when I say a room, I don't mean like a
No, just like
Yeah.
a place.
like a place, right? Have you guys ever been in a room where there are some people who are like, you're punching way above your weight by being there. And you
Got
just go, fuck, I don't think, I never thought I'd be here.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
can't say it to anybody else in that room, right?
Yeah.
You can't just say it to anyone. So you
Yeah.
need that one person. And for
To
me,
say
it's
it to.
usually her, but I'm just
Yeah.
like, man, you know what? I never thought I'd
Make it here.
I never thought I'd make it here. Like,
Yeah.
like it happened with me. It happened with me now. It happened with me in about 6 months ago. It happened with me in June and July. It happened with me when. So I just finished this film called Malai Kote Waliban, and it was the rap party in Chennai, and there was Mr. Mohanlal. There was this genius director Lijo Jose Pellissieri who was directing the film, and there were other actors and producers and so on and so forth. And I was there, and I actually pulled her to the side and I said, "Fuck, I can't believe we're in this room. I mean, just look at the kind of people, the
Yeah.
the experience, the whatever, and you just go, fuck, I mean, we made it here, and I'm glad I have you to share this with."
Yeah.
So I think it's important. And when I say that, I don't necessarily mean you have to get married. You can find it
Yeah.
in some form. If you have friends, great. But share your joy with people. It's always good to do that.
Yeah. Were you living together before you got married, or you started after getting married?
No, she had her apartment. I had mine.
Okay.
She's, she had her own life. It's not like I went there and kind of
Yeah.
did a, I'm no God, like whatever.
God sent.
God sent,
Yeah.
this beacon
Yeah.
of humanity who's walking around. She had her own apartment. I had mine. And, she had a life of her own. She's a graphic designer. So she had a life of her own. And then, whenever, if it got late, then she
Yeah.
would stay. But otherwise, I think for the first 3-4 months, I would drop her back every day.
Yeah.
I would drop her back. I would drive, drop her, come back. It would be that. And it was nice to do that. We would get that time in the car also together. So it was nice.
Yeah. No, I'm asking because for me, like, I'm very this about sharing personal space. So
Yeah.
it's like something that I think about all
It'll
the time.
stop
Like,
mattering, bro. When you meet that person that you're truly happy to be with, it'll stop mattering.
Yeah.
It's like, how do I put it? Like, you can't look. You need to let go, right? That's such a massive part of being in any relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, see, even now you guys have welcomed me into your house, but you're all letting go also, no? Of a certain amount of control, you're all letting go.
Yeah.
Right? Certain amount of it. Like tomorrow, if you guys come to my house, I can't just be like, no, sit here, stand in the line, go
Yeah.
there. I can't do that.
Yeah.
I will let you all be relaxed and be, because that's letting go, right? There's some amount of trust there.
Yeah.
I think you need to give that much, yeah. That much you have to.
Yeah.
Why? You tried living with someone?
No. I'm just saying, like, these are the stuff that I think about. And like I said, after 25, you start thinking about. Like, I'll tell you, bro, these guys, okay, him, Krishna, and whatever, till like 3 months ago, they were like, we'll to never get married, this and that. I've seen the change in the 3 months where after living alone, they're like, it'd be nice to have someone.
Yeah, bro.
It's nice to have someone to talk to or, have
Of course,
some.
bro.
Yeah.
How much you'll keep talking among
Exactly
each other?
what, like,
No, and listen,
Yeah.
this never, see, I always say this, never say never. Never
Yeah.
say never, and always, see, it's like, how do I put it, bro? It's like Vastu. You guys believe in Vastu?
I believe in
To some
energy.
extent, yeah.
You do, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying that we're all like gun about Vastu and we're running around. But if my mum or some elder tells me, don't do this for whatever reason, I'll not. Why will I fuck with it? I won't fuck
Yeah.
with it, right? If they're saying don't do it, okay, it might. A lot of people might debunk it and say, "Oh, fuck off, this is not true." But I don't want to mess with it. Certain
Yeah.
things are. The sanctity is there, leave it. It's okay. If I don't do this, I'll do the next one.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay. It's absolutely fine. But that's the same thing again with. See, Vastu is not right. Right? See, I'm saying, like, for example, like you were saying right
Yeah.
now, right, about partners and not getting married. You said, don't hold yourself to some standard, because eventually, you know what will happen. It will become a part of your personality.
Yeah.
When it becomes a part of your personality, your ego will take over, and even if you fall in love with somebody, you'll just be like, I don't want to get married. Why?
Yeah.
If it works out, great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It
No,
does.
it does.
I feel as we are getting older, it also makes a lot more sense. to
Bro,
have
no,
someone
I'm very
around.
happy with the friends that I have.
No, you have to
but
be comfortable with
Of
yourself.
course.
Then you go get married. No, just because
Yeah.
you're lonely, then you
That's
can't be like,
stupidity,
I'll marry
yeah.
somebody and bore the fuck out of them also.
Yeah.
No?
bro, and I've reached a place where
Correct,
I'm
no?
like,
That's most bad marriages, I think. Like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell.
hey, bro, at this point though, I know I can't make new friends. I can make
That
friends
I can't do. Even I
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
do that.
yeah.
I can make hobby friends. Like we do this thing together. We go
Yeah.
play football together.
Sure.
We'll hang out, we'll have dinner after.
Come home after that.
We'll chill. But friends that I don't mind, like tomorrow leaving my kids with, they are the people who are in this room right now.
Right.
And I know I can't have that now. So if I'm not making any friends tomorrow, he's married. What will I do sitting alone?
Yeah.
No, even then, right? I mean, again, even then, see, basically,
Of
I
course,
feel like I know
it's-
so many. Like, I have some friends of mine who are like, no, bro, I'm just gonna like, I can't do this. No, I just want to be the fucking bass voice and all that.
Yeah.
Like, they fucking don't do that. Yeah, you'll fucking die alone. Why? Give it a chance. No, now you can't. Just because you said something when you were 19, it doesn't mean to say I hold you to
Yeah.
that and be like, you say, hey, you said you won't get married. That doesn't work like that. So I think it's okay to kind of see, bro. I'll tell you. You asked me, why? You asked me if I did stand up, and I was telling you about improv. Improv has a magical formula which I learned there, and we used to follow it even before that. It's called yes and.
Yeah.
Yes, and yeah.
What is yes and?
Oh.
Take the story forward.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck. For example, if I tell
Yeah.
you here, drink this orange juice, and you go, no, there's no orange juice.
Yeah. हो गया ना खत्म.
Over, no?
Yeah, you don't
But
know
if
what
I
to
take
do.
it forward and if I actually say, these must be from your farm in Nagpur, and you say, yeah, these are from, my father handpicked them. Would you like to visit my farm? If I say no, I don't want. No. Where will it go, bro?
Yeah, the
But if I say
conversation
yes,
will-
come, let's take a walk down and actually go visit the farm. It's great, right? So I'm just saying that in life also, I think it's important to just keep taking the story forward. Eventually, you'll get to somewhere. There will be some fruition somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. A yes and in life.
Yeah, bro. I've also it's that
Critical, no?
Yeah, that's actually such a good quote.
Or just yes,
Yes and, yeah. Just
I mean,
follow
don't
your
say
way
yes
through
to
life.
anything. Some things you should say no to, but you know.
Yeah, don't say yes to everything.
Yeah,
in
course,
the
not
big
everything,
picture,
but
big
the big
picture.
But there is no but also.
Yeah.
There's no but also. No but is the same
Yeah.
thing. You're essentially you're not stopping there.
Yeah.
You're not haggling about the same thing. No but is essentially here, would you like some orange juice? No,
but I
but
prefer-
I see that behind you
Yeah.
there's a refrigerator where you might have apple juice and I'd like to have that instead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, let me get to the fridge and bring it back.
Mm.
Unless the person turns around and says, no, I insist these are the finest oranges from Nagpur. Even then you have a choice to say,
Yeah.
yeah, but
I'm
I don't
allergic
really have
to-
the
Yeah.
palate for
Yeah.
orange. I would rather prefer an apple juice. So there's ways to work things around. But I'm saying you got to keep taking the story forward. That's
Agreed.
You can do no and also, but that's not good. And yes, but also is not good. Think
These
about
are
it.
Yes, but
permutations
is a
trying
combination.
Yes, but is annoying, bro. Like yes, but
That
then
is a
it's not
problem.
yes.
Yeah,
Then
yeah.
it's not yes.
Yeah, it's a yes and or a no but.
God, that is the equivalent. No, you ask people how you doing. They say, yeah, I'm good, but I'm like, see,
Yeah.
stop
Stop
it. Yes, I'm
there.
good. Or say no, jindagi barbaad ho gaya, I'm fucked. Then tell me your story straight
Yeah.
up. Then you know. But it's okay. People also take time.
Some people do yeah, no also.
What is yeah? No,
Yeah, no is like-
Yeah,
No, like
Yeah, no,
No,
that's
yes,
okay.
also is
yeah,
there.
no.
No, yeah is also there.
What is no? Yeah, give me an
No, yes
example.
is no only. Like whenever you say no, yes, it's a no.
No, there are some people like even when they want to agree with you, they'll say no, in the beginning.
Yeah.
That is yeah.
So that's a
heard
no,
that?
yes.
That pisses me off.
A no, yes is a no actually.
Yeah, you want to eat some ice cream? No. Okay, I'll. But why?
Exactly,
Say
that's
no.
the thing,
Yeah,
no.
just say you want to eat an ice cream. It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's interesting. No, but you see, no, but
No, but.
no, but you learn, bro. You live and learn. That's all. And honestly telling you, I'm so fascinated meeting the three of you because you're all so like, you'll seem to be thinking about life and times and things, which is very important. Like I never had this sort of a this sort of an ecosystem, or I don't even think I had the IQ to think about the kind of things you guys are talking about. I think I've worked myself to be that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was in that.
Yeah.
That's fascinating.
No, but all of this, it's a very, for us also, it's happened very quickly. Like, up until last year, I was very clueless about most things. And, like, you have that moment where you're like, I don't want to be a loser. You know, you're like, I feel like if I keep going the way I'm going, it's not going to be
You
great.
got to take responsibility, no?
Yeah.
Some responsibility, which is what
Or
I was
take
saying. When you
charge.
asked me, like, what's it like to be married? And I said that you got to respect every phase of life. You know, I was 25, I was doing some shit. I would get, whatever. At 20, I would get shit-faced and talk to news channels on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, rocking, happy New Year, whatever, right? All of that shit. Then time goes by, and like 10, 15 years later, you realize I can't do that. Like, I'd like to stay at home with family and
Yeah, I saw the reel you posted, and that was such an accurate presentation. It felt like
The
you were
New Year
talking.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a character.
It
or
wasn't,
it
yeah,
was
it wasn't.
he was just complaining about how, not even complaining, you're like, I don't want to do anything.
I
Yeah.
don't want to do anything, man. I don't want to do something. Like, you meet people who are like, I'm not big into birthdays.
Yeah.
Why? If I brought a cake, would you cut it?
Yeah.
You would, right? So you
Yeah.
are into birthdays. Unless
Yeah.
you're a crazy person who's celebrating every day.
Yeah.
Like, every day is my birthday.
Or like birthday week.
That's a fucking problem as well.
The birthday month people
birthday
are
month,
the worst.
birthday week is a bit
They're
obnoxious.
a little A little
Like,
too
wrong with you?
Like, chill out, bro.
Birthday month is a little too extra.
But I don't know
feel.
why they're doing this birthday month. I don't understand why they're doing
I don't know. I
birthday
feel
month.
like some girls
Lack
started it
of
10 years ago.
lack
Oh,
of
Baba, not girls alone, boys
Like,
also do
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Everybody
Like
does
someone
it,
just
Baba.
started it and they were like, let's continue with it.
Birthday month.
And people are like, birthday month.
no, bro. I feel like that comes from a lack of actual things in your actual things happening in your
What
life.
do they feel?
You're
Some
like,
of them feel bad and all that, Baba. Birthday month. They feel bad if you don't wish them or give them
Yeah,
a
some
gift.
people
It's
take it
like,
very
it's my
personally.
birthday month. I'm like, if that's what makes you happy, then okay.
People post happy birthday to me and all. I'm like, why? Like,
They're
don't.
just wishing you on your birthday, man.
Happy birthday to me, like
Someone
myself.
posting about
Yeah,
People
happy
will post
birthday.
their own
Bro,
photo.
But have I done that? I don't know. Have I ever done that? I don't know, bro. Huh? You've seen it or what? So yeah, correct. I'm not.
I
that,
feel
I'm
like
not-
that's just-
But it's good to check, no, once in a while. What if I have? Then I'd be embarrassed right now. I'd
That's
be
why you didn't
embarrassed
say
for 2
anything,
minutes.
just quiet.
I was just checking if I have done it. Then later somebody finds out and they're like,
Then they'll
bastard, he's
post a
also done it.
screenshot.
Yeah, then I'm
Bro, I
fucked.
feel like as content creators, there's always stuff to be embarrassed about that you've
Oh,
done in the
absolutely.
past.
Absolutely. And that time, bro, when you're trying to go viral and all that,
Yeah.
bro, you'll use anything that
Yeah.
comes your way. Birthday, even if it's not my birthday, I'll put a picture up for likes.
Yeah.
I've done that, bro. I mean, of course, I've always put it up on the 1st of
Yeah.
July, but otherwise,
Oh, you're
sometimes I've...
also born on July?
Yeah, who else is July?
All of us are July.
What are you guys saying? Happy, you guys, but you guys in the Leo spectrum or the Cancer
no,
spectrum?
we're all Cancer.
We're all
Okay, we're
first
all
week.
emotional as fuck,
all
bro.
of us-
You know, we're born on the same day, Stuve and I. And
Which
Amin
day?
is
We're both 7th of July.
and
Oh,
he's 5th.
the great Mahendra Singh Dhoni's birthday.
Yeah.
7th of July. Wow. And
Yeah,
yours?
he's
5th July.
5th July. So we're all in the first
We're all,
week.
yeah, we're
So we're
all-
all proper
Should have
Cancerians.
a birthday week.
That's a great idea. Calls it a birthday week. It does. 1st to 7th.
1st to 7th,
All right. So
perfect.
me and my queens are celebrating.
First half we'll do in Bangalore, second half in Bombay.
1st to 4th we'll be in
No, we'll do it
Bangalore.
3 ways. We'll do it 3 ways. We'll do first half
Don't
in
say
Bangalore.
that. Don't say we'll do a 3-way.
That's a phrase that means things.
3-way is like a...
Threesome.
No, Baba, that's not what I meant. I know, but
But
that's
yeah,
not what I
check
meant.
it.
Fucking
That's too much
36,
cele-
fucking
Yeah,
me,
man.
please.
That's too
I
much
don't know. I don't know what
celebration, bro,
you,
for
the
a
rubbish
birthday.
25
Okay,
year
what is
olds,
your
the three of you
three-way
are talking about.
proposition?
No, my thing is, I have a 3-part plan. Does that
Okay.
make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
go.
better.
Okay, we celebrate mine in Bengaluru. Then we come to Mumbai. We celebrate yours.
Yeah.
Then we go to Pune.
Oh.
Done. And we celebrate
Homecoming.
all of us.
Everyone together.
is-
I think that's a brilliant
Spectacular.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
So we get to see your parents.
idea. Yeah.
You guys come to get to see me at home. Then we do
Done.
something wild over here. And then we go wild as in what wild? We'll sit around and talk. That's as wild as it can get in my
This
world.
minus the cameras.
Yeah, this minus the
Bring out
camera.
the Dyson vacuum and clean the fucking house on your
All
birthday.
of us are having bath with loofah or whatever. One of those
It's
it'll
a
be.
loofah party.
Yeah. So
Done,
that's
bro.
it.
Where-
Let's do it.
Insane.
Like end of June, we'll give you a call.
You're
We'll
most
remind you.
welcome. I have a lovely home. You're most welcome.
Yes.
Bro. And you
But I
are-
don't have a 6-bedroom house. I have a 3-bedroom house.
That's
okay.
perfect.
Yeah,
It's
that's
only-
Share. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's spread across many square feet. So you guys should come.
Done.
done, bro. And you also, whenever you feel like, even if you just want to talk,
I don't know where. I don't know what part of Mumbai this is.
We'll tell you off.
Off
It
Yeah.
looked a little.
Yeah.
It looked a little. Oh, you guys can't. You'll have fans clamoring
No,
outside.
not really, but
security is
Secure-
tight, bro.
Security
you had to
style.
do now.
No, but
like-
yeah, I did. But I did all that. I put my phone number in and all of that stuff. I'll tell you, it looked a little dilapidated though. This area. Are you guys living in the back of the Beyond?
yeah.
You could say
Something
that.
like that.
You could say that.
It's not
Like
really.
it's
It's but
it's-
then most
it's
buildings in
borderline.
Mumbai look like that. Yeah.
true.
Now I like. Now you see a new building. It's like fucking hell. Shah Jahan's come and build something else here.
Yeah, but the view is usually.
What do you guys get to see from here? Tree.
Well,
So you're kind of near
see
the airport,
the-
right?
yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
that far.
It's not at all.
That's good. So it's in the center of the city, is it?
Yeah.
No.
it is,
It's not
bro.
the center of the city.
Bro,
it
we
is.
also
Like,
don't
if
know
you-
where we are. Last night we went out for dinner.
Yeah, both of
and
us-
it's like 10 minutes from here, bro. We were like, bro, if they left us here, we wouldn't know how to go back home.
Because
like,
we had no idea where we were, and then suddenly we are following maps, and we're like, oh, this is where we are.
Yeah. But I know what you mean.
We
but
don't,
that's
like,
because,
move
but
around
that's
that
because
much.
none of us. I don't think,
Yeah.
and I don't think most people watching, not watching, whatever. I don't think most of us can get from one place to the other without the help of maps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Back in the day, people would. Now it's
Yeah,
just
but
like,
back in the day, they had time also, no? That's
Yeah.
why he went out and then fucking showed up in the wrong part of the world.
Yeah.
So many things have happened also, no? You don't want to leave from here. Where are you going? I'm going for dinner. Fucking 30 days you haven't come back. What happened?
You've
I'm still
discovered
reaching
a
dinner.
continent.
You discovered a continent. That's what happened.
Yeah.
You know, these foragers and all that stuff, and they would go, man, like hunting and all that. Imagine that. You fucking never knew if the guy will come back or not.
Yeah.
Which is why, I don't know if you guys read Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah, I did.
You have, right? Where they dropped like breadcrumbs or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And who found them? Woodcutter. No, Woodcutter was in... what story was Woodcutter? Woodcutter was in Little Red Riding Hood.
Riding Hood one.
Who found them here? Parents.
I don't know.
Just check now. Someone Google. I want to know.
Fuck.
Hansel and Gretel.
Who saved them from that house?
It's critical to know this.
Gingerbread man.
No, not gingerbread
that's
man.
something
Where did
else.
he come from?
I've got them all
He
mixed
comes out
up.
during Christmas, na?
Yeah,
That guy.
yeah.
That guy like that, na? Bald guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was on Shrek also. He had a character on
Interesting
Shrek.
guy.
Yeah.
Interesting guy. Like that he's like this, no? He usually has on red, one muffler around him like that, no?
Yeah. He's become cute nowadays.
He's cute, he's become. Yeah, he's become cute now. He's become cute.
Some old lady finds it.
Oh yeah, an old lady finds it. Her,
Who's the old lady, tell me?
The
She's supposed to be
grandma,
creepy,
I think.
Like
the
what this
Grandma's there in Little Red Riding Hood, no?
Okay.
She's in
this
there
is-
as well.
I don't think it's. We'll find out off camera. Thank you so much for doing
Yeah,
this, bro.
man,
Like
this
this was. I was kind of excited before only because I knew like we'd have so much to talk about.
Talk about, yeah.
But
We
bro,
actually have so much more.
your energy is very nice. Like
Good, na? Clean.
yeah,
Vastu's good, yeah.
Yeah, Vastu's
Oh,
very
yeah, good, bro. Yeah, very
I
important.
can speak to you for another 2 hours also if.
If
Yeah,
the
but
management
these
permits
guys,
it.
not
Yeah.
management, bro. It's
It's
not that.
management that-
2:30, there's something else to do
Yeah.
apparently. What's the time right now? It's going to be
2:40.
2:45, no?
ठीक है,
Yeah.
we'll wrap.
Yeah.
Call is
Some
there.
other time,
Otherwise-
maybe.
Yeah, but wait,
Come
you guys
back whenever, bro. Come back
I'll
whenever.
come. Now I know.
Yes.
You guys are on the way back from the airport.
Yeah.
But I can't keep, if I keep doing this podcast, then people are going to lose interest then.
No, you can just come and
Yeah,
hang out.
do it.
We can
Yeah,
just
I'd love to
chat.
come just hang with you all. I'll do that. And whatever to everybody else who's watching, guys, please don't eat vitamin D without checking with your doctor. Don't drink Harpic.
Yeah, that is a bad one. Yeah.
Please don't. And what's the other advice you gave them? Loofah you can use. Loofah you use. How much ever you want to use.
Done.
Done. Chalo, we'll see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
so
Well
much.
done.